Hello. Hi, Katie. How are you? How are my beautiful beans? How have y'all been? I fucking missed y'all. I swear to God, I've missed y'all so freaking much. How was everyone's Saturday? I unfortunately had to work. That's why I'm a little bit late, is because I was working today and I really wanted to read my book. And so when I got home, I was engrossed in said book. I was like, I'm not putting this shit down. I said, I'm not putting this shit down. No way, no how. I've been so lazy the past few days because of rainy weather. Bro, I've just been really tired. So I, a couple months ago, because I was like, oh my God, I need more comp time. My dumbass registered myself to do early mornings. So on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I got up at 5 a.m. so that I could be at work at 6. Oh, a little bit before 6. Like, the goal was 5:45. I wanted to die. I mean, I still have more that I have to do next week, which is why I couldn't stream throughout the week, because I was like, dude, I am gonna have to go to bed like at 9. Like I would have to do like 1 hour streams and then be like, bye bitch, I'm out, because I have to go to bed at 9. And I was like, nah. That's not happening. No way that's happening. But before that, at least this week wasn't very long. It was like the week that I had to work Saturday. So usually it's like a 6-day work week. Well, I took Monday off because of TwitchCon. So I was like, oh, okay, a normal 5-day work week. Well, about that, I came down with the cold on Monday, and then it proceeded to go into Tuesday, and then a little bit of Wednesday. So I got to take Tuesday and Wednesday off too. So I literally had a 3-day fucking work week. Well, I mean, that's not entirely true. So on Wednesday, I still did get up early, and I still went to work at 6 a.m. So I worked for about 3 hours. And then my supervisor came in at the normal time, and she's like, go home. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna fight you on going home. I mean, we both see that I'm still sort of sick. I still sound very congested. So if you want me to go home, I'll go home. And after that, I got to take a nice little nap. That was what was the best part, is going home and taking a nice, big, fat nap. Oh, I'm dreaming about that nap. It was so good. It was such a good nap. Anyways, I'm glad that I'm no longer sick. I'm glad. It was just like a short little cold. I would have been fine working. I would have been fine working because I'm not contagious, and I didn't feel like shit. If I'm being 100% honest, Katie, I didn't feel like ass. I just was very congested. Like, I was very audibly congested. You could hear it in my nose, but my like ears were like congested and my nose was congested and you could hear it. So she's like, nah. If you want to go home, you can go home. I was like, I'm not going to fight you over that. Like, I'm like, I'm not contagious. I'm not feeling like that much shit. I feel like normal. But I'm gonna take a fucking, like, vacation, basically, if you want me to. Hi, Chief. Hello, I'm taking a sip. I took my sip. How was the rest of your vacation, Chief? How was TwitchCon after I left? Hi. I was just talking about how I got sick on Tuesday and Wednesday. I was sick on Tuesday and Wednesday this week, so I didn't even go to fucking work. Instead, I got to be at home. I got to read a lot, which was really nice. And I got to take a fat nap. And I got to play with my friends. And I went to the store. My mom was like, Otaku, you can't go to the store if you call in sick. And I'm like, bro, it's just one errand. I wanted to get it out of the way. I didn't want to have to, like, forget to do it later this week. Because I had to return a book. I got this book free at New York Comic Con, and then I also pre-ordered it. So the pre-order came in, and I was like, I don't need this now because I got it for free. So then I went and returned it. Hi, friends. Oh, it was fun. Oh, well, it was fun. Hang out with Rainy. I love hanging out with Rainy. I had such a good time at TwitchCon. I'm gonna be, the classic. No, that was my mom's fucking mentality. Okay, I'm gonna tell you in a second. Like, I am really bad at it because my mom very heavily influenced the way that I perceive, like, sickness and whatever. Anyways, okay, whatever. I love hanging out with Rainy. This TwitchCon, best TwitchCon. I'll talk about it more when I get all the videos and pictures up. But I had such a blast. I hung out with Rainy so much. It was so great. It was just such a good time. I had such a good time. No, but my mom was very much a Nevi, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate you. My mom was very much, when I was in school, was like, otaku, if you don't have a fever, you're going to school. I would feel like absolute ass, but I wouldn't have a fever. So she's like, you're taking some fucking, either I would take Advil or I would take Dayquil, and she'd send me into class. Like, she'd be like, no, you're going. And I'd be like, okay. And that mentality has been instilled in me that even now when I'm at work, if I don't run a fever, I don't feel like I'm sick enough, quote unquote, sick enough to call out of work. Like, I just don't feel like I'm, quote unquote, sick enough to call out. So on Tuesday morning, I was like very heavily debating on whether or not to call out, because I was like, bro, like, I feel fine enough to go to work, but I'm gonna have to go to work tomorrow. Like, I'm required to do that. I would rather I call out today so that when I come in tomorrow, I mean, I'll try my best, you know? But I was like, again, I didn't feel like shit. I felt fine, other than I had a stuffy nose, I was coughing a little bit, and I was a little bit congested, you know? No, I don't think I was congested. No, my ears were congested a little bit. But, like, I didn't have a fever. I didn't feel like ass. I just sounded like ass, and I, like, was like, okay, whatever. I ended up calling my parents and being like, should I go in? Like, I'm sick. I'm very clearly sick, but like, I don't feel that sick. And my parents were like, otaku, you go in. Get your ass in the door. My mom wasn't like that. My mom was like, otaku, it looks really bad if you call out after a vacation. Sick. Like, it doesn't look good. And I was like, fine, I'll go to work, I guess. And then I was very happy. Like, I was like, in my mind, I was like, if my supervisor asks me to go home, I'm going fucking home. Like, I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I am gone. I just wanted to show my face to be like, hey guys, I'm sick. Let me go home, please. Tell me to go home. Please. I don't want to work. I don't want to work. Anyways, so then my first day of the week was actually on Thursday, so that was nice. It wasn't nice. Anyways, hello. I am reading my book and I'm enjoying it. I was supposed to read this other book, and then I like literally read like the first couple pages and I was like, book is not for me. I don't know why I kept continuing on the series when I was like not really feeling the characters that much most of the time. Like, I'd start feeling them and then they do something weird and I'd be like, never mind. But what was I gonna say? Oh, but then it was like this, the dynamic of this last book was really weird, and I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this to myself. I'm not forcing me to read the last book of the series. Hi, Elite. How are ya? Hello, hello. I was like, I'm not doing that to myself. No fucking way. I don't have to. And so now I'm reading a different book, and I'm enjoying it. Hi. How you doing? It's all been done. Could only let it be. Let's see. I like the way you are driving in this car. Anyways, I didn't take a lot of videos or pictures at the cons. I'm gonna be honest. I forget. A lot. It's easier for me to take pictures on vacation, but when I'm in a con, I don't know, something about me when I'm at a con, I'm in con mode, okay? I am like focused, concentrated. I'm like, I need to get shit done. So I forget to like take pictures and photos and all that kind of shit. And you'll see what I mean. I'll have like most of my shit muted for videos, because I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't talking in the videos. I was just trying to like record my surroundings, because I was like, what if I put together a little vlog? I don't think I have enough videos for a vlog, so we're just gonna show them and I'm gonna talk about my experience. Anyways, let's come over here. Get your ass over here, chat. Look at that. Share. Foreground. There we go. There we go. I got my little desk. I'm so ready. Okay, so first things first. Oh, 1 second. Made it a little too big. Okay. So, this is my first video of New York Comic Con. This is kind of just like a vibe of how many people are there. It is like Thursday. This is Thursday afternoon. I got there late. Oopsie poopsie. So I was just kind of doing shit during the day. This is these are two of the booths. Oh, sorry, you can't see my cursor. These are two of the booths that I was there like most of the fucking time, which is the Simon and Schuster booth and then the BookCon booth, because I'm there for the books. The bookworm is there for the books. That's right. There's always so many fucking people. A lot of these videos are just gonna be me taking videos of people moving around because I have nothing better to do. So that was my first video. Here's another video of me doing absolutely nothing but waiting in a line. So I was like, you know what? You know it'd be so great if I took out my phone and started recording people. That would be such a good idea. And so that's exactly what I did. Also, 1 second. I'm not, bro, the degenerate me. 1 second. Fucking love that they have a Heaven's official blessing on the Penguin, booth right here. Because apparently Penguin is the one that's publishing the comic. So they have the comic, up here. So gorgeous. Love that I could see them in the biggest, finest print that was available. Love it so much. I'm very excited to get the comic in comic form. And then again, here's where we went for lunch. We like going here a lot for lunch when we're in New York because it's pretty close to the convention center. Okay, hello. It's really close to the convention center. Don't excuse me. I'm just trying to avoid my dad. The giant man that is my father. I was like, I can't go over him, so I'll go under him. I'm like, bye. Get the fuck out of here. No, there's not really much for me to talk about New York Comic Con. I go and get books, so a lot of me is just like waiting in lines all day. I'll show you some of the stuff that I get and at the end of this, but yeah, good pizza. That's all I can really say. Oh, I guess no, because I'm gonna talk about this experience because this was kind of fucking wild. I'm gonna do a little bit of a rant. This is Rant talking to you right now. So at this restaurant, we usually go there, but like the service is so fucking slow. It's always slow every single time we've gone there. But this time was like actually kind of abysmal. So I had like a limited amount of time before I had to go and do something. So I was like, hey, Peepaw, I gotta go and do something at this time. And he was like, well, we got enough time for this. We did not have enough time for that. We did not. Anyways, anywho, we sit down and like quite literally it takes them forever to come over and take our drink order. Drink order and food order. And then our food comes out after people who came in after us and ordered after us got their food. And our drinks didn't come out until like literally right before that. Mind you, I got a Sprite and he got a beer or something, like in a bottle. And so it was not good. It was very disappointing. because we really like this place, but it was just like, what the fuck, man? What the hell, man? Anyways, more videos of people just walking around. You know me, just being that creep, having a camera in their face. I think is that supposed to be Mira? I think, yeah, that's a cute Mira cosplay. I didn't even notice that. Look at me. This was my longest day. So like I only ate that pizza in the middle of the day, and then I was basically there. I was there from 9 a.m. until lunchtime, which was around like 2. And then around 3 I got back, and then I was there from 3 until 8. Like I did not leave this fucking convention center until it was dark outside, because I was just busy all day. I had so much shit I had to get done, chat. Also, I really like this escalator. I don't know, something about it. Something about it where I can just see everyone. I mean, best escalator, what can I say? And then I went to this panel. I'm gonna be honest, the only reason why I went to this panel, I'm gonna talk about this. So these two, I really love their books right here. And I went to her signing earlier on in the day. So this is Axio and this is Kat Cho. They're cousins. They're cousins, by the way. But I was like, I'm gonna go to y'all's signing later, which is like after this panel. And they're like, oh, are you gonna come to the panel? And I was like, haha, yeah. And then I was like, in my mind, I felt too bad to lie about not going to the panel because I'm not a panel person. So I don't like to go see panels. I don't know. It's something about sitting and watching like for an hour. It's just, I get all antsy. I don't like it. Not my cup of tea. But I went to this. It was really fun. I'm actually really glad that I went. But yeah, that was why I didn't have a break, because this was supposed to be my break, and then I ended up doing this instead. And then, yeah, I went to the signing, and then next day, this is what lining up looks like for me every morning at New York Comic Con. I go outside for like a minute. I sit outside for like a minute, and it's like out here, just at the side of the road, just chilling. It's kind of cold. Hello! How you doing, Kobe? Hi. How's it going? I'm doing good. Kind of recapping my shitty explanation of New York Comic Con, because I do literally nothing. I could go through really quick. Oh, this is one of the books. This is the book that I had to return right here. And this is the author. She's really cool. She was really cool to meet. Yeah. More video of people just walking, because I love taking videos of people walking. Did you have fun though? I had so much fun. But the thing is like, it's hard to explain to people what I do during New York Comic Con, because all I do is I wait in lines all day. I wait in lines all day at New York Comic Con to get free books. And it's kind of hard to illustrate that to make it look like I'm doing fun things. And I did so many like cool things because I'm just sitting there and I'm doing absolutely nothing. So a lot of my videos here are just like me walking through crowds, going between like booths, because I'm like, I've got free time to chill. Let me just record. See? Just like, I'm doing nothing but walking. Let me record. Also, I think this was Friday, and I was like, let me record Friday, like, crowds. Crowds can be insane. Like, literally insane at this place. Okay. Will it load? There's a scary little crowds. Oh, crowds. Like the crowds. There's a lot of people. There's just so much people here. If you've never experienced New York Comic Con crowds, it's not for everyone. Yeah, it's just, there's so many, and this isn't even like the most popular day. The most popular day is Saturday. And was still like very heavily crowded. If you've never been to New York Comic Con, it is super fucking crowded on Saturday. I don't know. Everyone's going for the weekend. And then here is another scary escalator. I was like, let me take a video. And then this is where we went for dinner. It was a nice little, well, I've been here before, but it was a ramen restaurant. You'll see me do weird angles because I'm trying to avoid my family's face. It's not a pub, it's a ramen place. It's a cute little ramen shop. It was cute. I really liked the food. The food was really good. I don't think I didn't get any ramen. Did I? Maybe I did. I don't remember, but the food was really fucking good. Oh, I think I did actually. Food was really good. 10 out of 10. And then here's Saturday at the end of the day. I didn't take a single video of the Saturday crowds. It's crazy. Well, there's a Saturday night crowd. And again, just random video. I don't know why I was so obsessed with like, well, okay, so I know I got chicken. I got fried chicken. I know I got dumplings. I think I got also ramen. I ended up getting shoyu ramen. So I got pork shoyu ramen, which was really good. Oh no, pork tonkatsu ramen. It had pork in it. Ramen isn't very exciting when you have me to eat with you because, I'm gonna be honest, you're gonna look at my ramen and you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Why did you eat that? Because the ramen that I had at that place, I just now remembered. Okay. I'm a little picky. I'm just a little bit picky when it comes to my food. And by a little, I mean a lot. So I was like literally like, hey, but this is what I prefaced before I ordered my ramen. I was like, hey, so sorry. I was like, before I even ordered, I was like, I am so sorry. to my waiter, I was like, I am so sorry. And then I was like, but can I have, and then I listed almost every fucking ingredient in the ramen besides the noodles and the fucking pork. And the server was like, so you just want noodles and pork? And I was like, I guess, yeah, I do. And he was like, okay. And then he went and got like, my ramen was literally, obviously the soup, the noodles, and then pork with an extra side of pork. It was so embarrassing. I don't ever take pictures of that kind of ramen because I'm like, who wants to see my fucking bitch ass ramen? No one wants to see my bitch ass ramen, okay? They're gonna be like, why the fuck are you eating this bland ass motherfucker? The whole point of it is that it blends flavors. And I'm gonna be like, I get you. However, I like it. I see. I went to Subway once and never ate at a sub sandwich place again because I felt so weird just getting ham slices on bread and nothing else. Oh my God, Katie, I get made fun of so much for doing that. So I go with my beautiful boyfriend, Ben. Love him to death. But anytime I go to Subway, he like looks down on me. He's like, you just got a freaking ham sandwich? And I'm like, yeah, I did. Ham sandwiches are delicious. Thank you very much. I like the white bread and I like the ham. Maybe sometimes I just want to have a little simple sandwich. Is that so much to ask for? I feel like it's not. But you know, apparently it's too much to ask for. I mean, it seems very normal, though you were getting what you want. Yeah, exactly. If I'm feeling a little bit on the crazy side, I'll get a pizza sandwich, which is like never anymore. I think if I want to get another pizza sandwich, I'd have to go to Which, but or maybe even like a meatball sub, but like I usually just get ham sandwiches because I'm like, if I'm getting a sandwich, I feel like having a fucking sandwich, like just a normal ham sandwich. Yeah, but like that was my weird kind of shit. Anyways, here's Sunday, where if you've never seen New York Comic Con lines, here's what they look like when I'm waiting after the doors open. You're just sitting on the ground. I sit on the ground for 2 hours. Wow. Very exciting. Very, very exciting footage of me sitting on the ground, waiting in line between these barricade walls. Basically, they just funnel you in here and you're just kind of sitting there. You're like, okay. Okay, Sunday was an exciting day because I had nothing to do because it's like the last day, so all the publishers do like middle school shit. So you know what I did instead? I went and played Resident Evil 9, the demo. That's right, this is me in line to play the Resident Evil 9 demo. Now, did I take a video of the demo? No, because I wasn't allowed to videotape the demo, but it was very fun. I had a lot, and I mean a lot of fun. I was so close to defeating the demo. I was so fucking close, but I couldn't get out because the bitch-ass monster wouldn't get out of the fucking way. I would like hide, and then he'd still come back to where I had to go, and I was like, are you fucking shitting me? Like, let me out, bitch. Top of the best, of course it is. Also, is that a new Resident Evil? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's coming out next year, baby. It was so much fun. Like, genuinely, I had such a blast. I know it was like very quick and it wasn't a lot, but it was just like, ah! I am very heavily obsessed with Resident Evil, and I'm so fucking excited for Resident Evil Requiem. I am so fucking excited. You to leave me, though you got me cheating. Basically what it was is, well, I'm not gonna spoil it, but they continue what they did in the Resident Evil 8 DLC, and I think also in the 7. I can't remember if it's also in the 7 DLC, but basically they allow you to choose whether you want to be in first person or if you want to be in third person. So, being the Resident Evil fan myself, I of course chose third person because that shit fucking rocks. I love being in third person, which is so bizarre because like I started playing on Resident Evil 7, which is their like first person Resident Evil, but I still prefer like playing in third person when it comes to Resident Evil games. Something about it, I just want to see my girl or my guy, whomever I'm playing as. Obviously, this is a girl, so it's like, that's why I said that. But yeah, it was so much fun. Hi, AJ, how are ya? I was just talking about how I played the new Resident Evil demo for Resident Evil 9. I had such a good time. Yeah, I played the demo for Resident Evil 9. It was so much fun, genuinely. I'm so fucking excited for this game. I have to pre-order it. Bro, I'm so excited for the FBI hottie. 1 second. I'm literally putting it on my wish list right now. Add to my wish list. Oh, February 2026, baby. You bet your ass when this game comes out, there's going to be a fucking marathon of this game. I want to play this game so fucking badly. And I got to touch a little bit of it. Bro, that baddie. I can't wait for that baddie. Anyways, and then here's me sitting, Wow, really riveting gameplay. I know. In New York Comic Con. But yeah, I didn't really take much videos. All I did was wait in line. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have very many videos of my New York Comic Con, but I do want to say that that was so fucking fun, was to play the demo. I didn't know they were bringing the demo to New York Comic Con until I think like Saturday. I had seen like a TikTok about it and I was like, holy shit. I need to do this fucking demo. Like, it is like a priority to me. Cause like, how are they gonna bring it to New York Comic Con and then I don't fucking play it? Are you kidding me? I would not do that to myself. Which I'm actually really glad I did, because although they did end up bringing Resident Evil 9 to TwitchCon, I believe it had like a much longer line. Like, I was hearing that people were waiting for hours. They were capping it. They were giving people time slots to come back because it was so capped. Meanwhile, on Sunday morning, I just had to wait in line for about like 30 fucking minutes or so. So that was cool. Like, it's still 30 minutes, but like, I mean, it was only 30 minutes. Meanwhile, like, and that's saying because like, with the queue, this is how it worked. With the queue, they counted out how many people there were, like, they counted out the amount of seats of people, you know what I mean? And then that was like the first part of the queue, which you could see like right here. This whole part right here is the amount of people that can be fit in this fucking room to like play the demo. So like, you see that, and then I'm like sitting at the very front of the line. So I was the first person they had to cut off to not make that cutoff. Which means I would have had a 15-minute, because you get 15 minutes to play the demo. Hello, Sandre. Welcome. Or I guess maybe it's, I'm going to try to say this. Kelly Sandre. I tried. Kaylee Sandre. I can do this. Cal. Okay. Hi, Cal. Hello. Welcome in. How are ya? Sorry, I tried. I'm sorry. I really want to get people's names right. I really do. I try my best. But I am human. No, but so I was like one off. So if I just come there one person sooner, I would have made it into this queue and it would have been a lot shorter of a wait. But I did not, and that's it. I'm doing so great. I'm talking about my New York Comic Con trip, in which I basically say nothing because I did absolutely nothing. But we're yapping at the same time. We're just kind of like chatting. And then I'm going to get into my TwitchCon talk, which a lot more shit happened at TwitchCon that I can talk about because I wasn't just waiting in lines all day. Teehee. And didn't just take videos of lines and me just walking. I had such riveting videos of people walking. Did I mention a video of people walking? I think you want people walking. People going up and down escalators. And then here's where we went Sunday night for dinner. It was called like Mom's Basement, or was it just called Mom's? I think it was just called Mom's, actually. It was pretty good. It was just called Mom's, yeah. It was pretty good. I went there because they had a good... Was anyone walking, though? Bro! People walking? You want people walking? We've got it. You want people going down escalators? We've got it. You want people standing around? We fucking got it! That's crazy, dude. Anything you could possibly need, that's what I got at New York Comic Con in terms of footage, baby. Imagine walking around. I know, right? Who fucking does that? At a con, nonetheless. At a convention. That's crazy. I could never. This is pretty good. I mostly went there for this beautiful fucking milkshake. I did not get to have this because unfortunately this did fall immediately after my video. And so I could not eat it. Also, actually I ate a little bit. It was also like very fucking stale, so it wasn't actually good. But this part, the shake part was actually really fucking delicious. They probably touched grass too, SMH. Katie, we don't have to lie to ourselves. No one fucking touches grass in that motherfucking convention. No way. It literally fell. Like, you can kind of, wait, I don't know if you can kind of tell in this video that it's literally like slipping. It falls. It's also very stale. So I mean, it wasn't really worth it. It was really good. It was really good, Cal. I like, honestly, God, it was so delicious. I went there specifically for this and it did not disappoint, okay? And then here are all the books that I got. Remember when I said I was waiting in line for books? Here are all the books that I got, chat. These are all the ones that I bought right here. Everything else I got for free. Everything else I got for free. Yeah. Yeah. I went a little crazy. To blame. Most of these books I bought, actually I shouldn't say most of these. Some of these books I bought was because I would get a free book in addition to it. So some of these are like buy one get one. So for instance, this one I got 2 free books with. This one I got a free book. 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 And then these I just bought because, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 I bought just cause. This one, cause it was signed. I didn't own the book. It was signed and it came with like prints. I was like, sure. This one came in a cool little box. You know, what can I say? I was really intrigued by the box, and so I just bought it. It is 70 books. It is quite literally 70 books, Sammy. It is quite literally 70 free books. This one I bought because it was pretty, and I'm a sucker for pretty books. This one I bought because it was, the book hadn't come out yet, and the author was there, so I was like, oh, I could buy it and then get it signed, so I did that. And then this one I bought because I was talking to someone to wait for a line to open, and I was like, you know what? I don't own it, and I really like this series. I'll buy it. And so then I bought it. I don't even want to think about the price of all those books together. Well, I didn't pay for these. I didn't pay for any of these over here in these 3 stacks. For this, I want to say it was like what? So 30, 60, 90, 100, 118. No, 108. 108 plus 30 plus 30. 138. 158. And this is just rough estimates. I'm like, obviously it could be more or less for each book. I was at 158. 188. 208. 208. I think that was $10. No, probably like 12. So 110. No, 210. No, 220. 220. 238. 256. 270. 274. I'm gonna guess around 274 for these books in total. Around. This is me guessing. Again, books could cost more or less. I'm guesstimating based on about how much I expect to pay for each book at retail price. Yeah, so keep in mind, $30, $30. So that would be 90 right here. This would be 20, so 110. Another 30, so 140, 170, 200, 230, 260, 290. Like I've already at this point right here made up for the amount books I paid here. So I'm basing it off of this. So if I bought the adult books, so most of these are like adult books, some of these are YA, but the adult books are about $30. Thank you for the hydrate. About $30 a piece. They're about $30 per book. And there's like 70 of them. And some of them are young adult, which would be about like 22. And some of them might be like romance, which might be like $18 because they'll come out in paperback. And some of them aren't just like books that haven't come out yet. Some of them have, and they are just the paperback versions of them, which again are like $18. So, I mean, like, I do save a lot of fucking money if I don't end up buying those books, which I mean, usually I do end up buying some of the books that I get free arcs of because I'm like, oh, well, I really like this book. Let me buy another version of it. Or I think I'm really going to like this. Let me buy another version of it. I'm a little weird that way. I'm a little strange that way. But yeah, that was my haul. I usually make up for any amount that I pay for from just myself. If I were to go to New York Comic Con, I make up for the amount that I would pay in books. In my humble opinion, all I can say. And then here's some of the artwork I got. I got a lot more of this like artwork. I didn't put them all out because I was kind of, I didn't really want to take them all out. So, but this is what I bought. I bought some Heaven's Official Blessing art because I love Heaven's Official Blessing. This artist did such great work. I had to buy like multiple artworks. I wanted so many more artworks from them, but I was like, and I wanted them in big prints, but I was like, I can't afford that. So I got one giant print because they only had the one giant print of Astarion. So I was like, okay, I'll get Astarion in giant print. And then I'll get my girly pop Luna Snow in small. And same with Juno. Juno was so pretty. And then I got a Natlin thing right here. That was really cute. I think these are by the same author. Oh yeah, they are by the same artist. Because I got these two, and the artist was like, hey, by the way, if you like if you bought these two and it's buy two, get one free. So do you like, which one do you want? And I was like, I don't fucking know. I was like, bitch, I don't know. Let me think about it. And then these are freebies that I got from the booths. Specifically, this was a freebie from Kat Cho when I went to her signing. She gave me, you can't really see it, but it's like little pictures of all her characters together. Only one of them. I don't know why I hid it underneath here, but I got that for free. I got this for free because I was like, hey, so like I pre-ordered it already because they're like, if you buy this manhwa or you pre-order it, you show us your pre-order, you'll get this free thing, or if you buy it, you will get you this other one. And I was like, hey, I already pre-ordered this, and they're like, okay, show us your receipt. And I was like, ooh, I can't pull it up, and they're like, I believe you. So I got it for free, and then I got this just randomly for free. This is one of the prints that I got when I bought this book right here. This is one of the prints, and then in like this, there's like an envelope right here. And all the other prints are in there. And then this was from Axio's prints. So Axio, this author, gave me inadvertently gatekeeping the spoils. Bro, I just didn't want to put them all out. There was so much shit. And I was like, man, I don't really want to do shit. So I was like, I'll just take out one. And also I didn't want to really get spoiled because like literally on this envelope here for this picture, they're like, it literally says spoilers on it. And I was like, I don't really want to get spoiled. So then I just took out the first one. And I was like, I'm just going to take this first one out so I don't spoil myself. And then, yeah, this one is for all the books of Axio. I had like a bunch of them, but I only took that one out. Anyways, yeah. TwitchCon! Woo, 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 woo. So I'm going to start off by saying TwitchCon was the best this TwitchCon was the best TwitchCon I've ever gone to. Like, highly, like, oh my God. I know a lot of people had a really bad time with TwitchCon, and I get it. Because like it was so horrendous in terms of security for like higher end creators. But as a little small bean, such as myself, I had such a fucking blast. Hi, ZZ! Life's been so great. I'm talking about TwitchCon right now. How you been? So first I fly in like really late, Wednesday night, and I'm very kind, very blessed. Ooh, fun and sort of mid, not gonna lie. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. I hope it'll get better. But yeah, I had a good time. But it starts off by Wednesday night. I fly in. Rainy was so kind to pick me up from the airport. I was originally going to like Uber to our house, but I like basically was like, hey guys, I landed. And then Rainy was like, I'm coming to pick you up. So she was very kind. Love that woman. Mwah, my Pookie Bear. I love her so much. Anyways, so this is Thursday morning. We went to this breakfast place because like, we're like, let's get breakfast. And they're like, I don't know where. Well, Rainy and I were like, let's get breakfast. And then we wanted to invite our other friends as well, but we didn't know if like how to choose stuff for like one of our friends who is one of our friends at the time, because we have two friends like this, but one of our friends who is gluten intolerant, gluten allergy, if you will, cannot eat gluten, period, point blank. And so, hi, Cav! How are you, beautiful bean? Okay. Have a good drive. Stay safe, okay? I saw Cap at TwitchCon, and that was really great. We, like, barely talked, Cap, but just know that I appreciate you. I'm a little sicky. No! Are you like COVID sick? Are you like no, like we are best friends, Cap. But what I mean is like I wish I could have hung out with you guys more. And I feel bad that we didn't. But it was very good. Are you like COVID sick or are you like just like cold sick? And when did you get it? Because I got sick on my way, I got sick on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But I had a cold. Now, did I check if I had COVID? No, but also it was so light that I was like, it wasn't even like worth checking if I had COVID. Okay, that's good. I'm glad I didn't give you anything because I picked up a little bug, just a small little bug from TwitchCon. Yeah, I had such a blast though. I had my first drink. So what are you up to? Well, I'm just starting to discuss TwitchCon. Specifically, this is Thursday morning. We literally just got onto the topic of TwitchCon because I was yapping about New York Comic Con before this. Yeah, we just got into the topic and I was talking about this breakfast place that I went to. It's right there in Gaslamp. It's called the Gaslamp Breakfast Company. Super fucking good. I just want to say, so good. I want to go back there again. It was so fucking delicious. I am planning to do off-kai. I'm not currently right now not planning to do TwitchCon next year. I'm just planning to do off-kai. Yeah, I am planning to do off-kai next year 100%. Like, there's not even, like, a doubt in my mind. I wish I could do TwitchCon again because this one was so good that I wanted to do it again. But I'm definitely doing, TwitchCon was mid. Bro, I had such a good fucking TwitchCon. Holy shit, I want to tell you about it. Because, like, I think it was mostly because I was with Rainy most of the time. I mean, no, I shouldn't say it. It was because of that. I was so grateful that Rainy took me under her little wing again. And so I was meeting a lot of people and it was like really, really, really cool. Really, 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 really fun. And also because I was drinking. I drank for the first time this weekend. Well, not this weekend, this past weekend. So fucking good. I had such a good time. I can't wait to be drinking at Off-Kai. I'm so excited to try those fucking drinks that y'all were pimping up, like, saying how good they were at that one game board bar. Off-Kai is so good for VTubers. If you VTube, Off-Kai is the shit. I liked how calm it was. I liked how, like, chill it was. I made so many, like, connections at Off-Kai. It was really great. And I think another thing that really helped for me, at least when I went to TwitchCon, is I really liked to see that people that I met at Off-Kai remembered me. Like, it wasn't that many, but there were like a couple people that were like, they knew who I was, and I hadn't known them until Off-Kai. You know, and that was really, really fucking nice to see, like, in person. Anyways, so we wanted to do something gluten-free, and I was just literally just looking up real quick. I was like, well, does this place have gluten-free options? It's close, has good ratings. The answer was yes, and so we went there, and I got this nice, beautiful breakfast. Sourdough toast for the win. I wanted something savory, got my shit. Look at all my beautiful friends. I got influenced by Rainy because I just had, as you can see, I just had this breakfast and like a water, and I was like, I'm good with this. I don't need shit. And then Rainy got this like big giant like a big giant mug of hot chocolate. I had asked her what she got. She's like, I got hot chocolate. And I was like, bro, that sounds so fucking good. And so like after I got my food, I was like, hey, I would like some hot chocolate. And I'm just gonna tell you, that hot chocolate was the best hot chocolate I've ever had in my life. That shit was so fucking good. It was just so chocolatey. Like, it was like melted, it was actually melted chocolate. You could tell. It was so fucking delicious. I want to go there again, and I want to have another fucking hot chocolate. It was so good. Anyways, so that was my Thursday morning. And yeah, we're just kind of hanging out, waiting for badge pickup. So we're just like walking around, doing random shit, just like doing whatever until it was time to line up. You're gonna make me you're gonna make me jealous and buy a hot chocolate tomorrow? Bro, I rarely get hot chocolate anymore, but that shit was fucking delicious. I got hot chocolate one other time this weekend because I was like trying to live up to that hot chocolate. Because I was like, I want to try to get a hot chocolate just like that. It was that good. It was just that good. I'm gonna pause my pictures because I believe ads starting soon. But yeah. I really want to go to off. Oh, I am going to off Kai. I really want to go to TwitchCon again next year. So I may or may not have signed up for a Marriott credit card. I need to stop setting up for credit cards to make my life easier. But I will never stop until the end of time. So I signed up for a Marriott credit card so that I could hopefully help pay for other more expensive trips. And make them cheaper. So that I may swing a TwitchCon next year. Though I'm thinking, I'm not gonna lie, I've been wanting to do this all, like, literally all year. I'm gonna have to give up my dream trip to Japan. I wanted to do a trip to Japan next year, and I honestly don't think I could swing it. Well, credit card aside, the Marriott attached to the convention center was nice. Well, that's the thing. I wouldn't be staying in that Marriott next to the convention center, although it was very nice, and I'll get into why I know that later. It's because I stay with Rainy because it's so much cheaper to be staying in a house with other creators. I stay with Rainy or like whoever in a house if I wanted to swing that. That's how it would go. But I wanted to do a Japan trip, which was why I wouldn't be able to fit TwitchCon in, was because I was like, shit, I can't do all these cons plus TwitchCon and go to like Japan. But I haven't booked my flight to Japan, although I have found like the cheapest flight, which was like $800 round trip. Not gonna lie, not that terrible. But the hotels was, I mean, it's like $1,000, I guess. But that's only for one bed. But I think I'd have to get 2 beds, which would make it probably more expensive. But my main issue is, like, because I'm thinking about getting a new job, I'm not thinking about it. Since I'm trying to get a new job, I don't know about my vacation situation. I don't think I'll have enough vacation time if I get my main choice to go on said vacation at the time that I'd want to go to Japan. So that's why I was like, well, it's probably not even going to be in the cards, which means if that's not in the cards, obviously I can do TwitchCon again. Like, it would be a no-brainer. I'm going to go do that. But that's only an if and or but. But yeah, it was a good time. And I'll get into it a little bit later. When we get to all the pictures, because I took a lot of pictures, guys. Remember when I was like, man, I don't take that much pictures? Well, I took a lot of pictures of what I did outside the con. So, expect all the pictures of what I did outside this fucking con. Okay, here we go. So we just kind of were wandering until it opened at when did it open? Noon. I think it was either noon or 1. I think it was noon. Okay, we were just waiting until it opened at noon to get our badges, and so then we went and did badge pickup. This is what it looked like. Just like there's like 4 of the affiliate and community. We're all kind of together. For affiliate and community, there's like 2 different lines for the same thing, which was like different from last year, because last year was like affiliate, partner, community. Like affiliate and community weren't in the same line, but they were this year. Whatever. I guess they'll make it a giant line. Whatever. It doesn't matter. And then immediately after, we went and well, okay. I'm gonna preface this. again, I was wearing these really fucking cute shoes. I just want to say that I was wearing these really fucking cute Mary Janes. But caveats, one, the shoe is broken. And when you mean like, you're like, what do you mean by that, Otaku? Well, the shoe was physically broken at the strap. It didn't have, like, the pin was bent so that it couldn't, like, go through the fucking strap and, like, lock into place. So, like, instead I just kind of, like, went up and down and, like, hoped that it stayed long enough. And usually it did. Usually I had no issue with it. But here is where the issue was. Me and Rainey went to this party for the Twitch clubs, you know. The Twitch creator clubs. So because of that, so this was our options. It was 1.5 miles away from the convention center. And my dumbass was like, I don't care. In my mind, I was like, I don't really want to pay for an Uber. We can walk, I guess. And I was like, I don't really mind if we walk. Like, we can walk. That'll be fine. That's whatever. So me and Rainey end up walking 1.5 miles. Mind you, I'm still in these cute but not really comfortable shoes, not really meant for walking shoes. And we walked 1.5 miles. So like my feet literally are like starting to, like, not starting, they have blisters all over them at the very start of this fucking con. One second. Sorry, I am dying because my house does not think that I'm here. It thinks I'm not home. So it is currently 46 fucking degrees. Not 46. 76 fucking degrees in this house. And I'm fucking burning up. So I had to go, like, change it real quick. Hopefully, I mean, it'll be cool in, like, an hour. So hopefully it sticks to that. Anyways. So I start getting blisters all over, I get blisters all over my feet. This is just a preface. But then we get to the party, which is where I had my first drink. And I posted this on Twitter. One second. Love you, Megan Trainor, to death. However, let me get out my tweet of my first drink. Okay, here it is. Okay, there we go. So this is my first drink that I had, and yeah, love Rainy Renton. Memories. Thanks for the memories. I love that. I love doing that. So when I had it, here, I'm gonna go back over here. So before I had it, I was like, they had like this like seasonal menu for Halloween, and I'm a sucker. If there's not one thing that I'm a sucker for, I'm a sucker for themed fucking drinks, baby. You put little plastic toys in my drink, sign me the fuck up. I am so down. I am so ready, you know? And so this one was called Thanks for the Memories, and it was like themed off of a vampire. And I was like, oh my God, this is so cute. And it was like, and it has strawberry syrup. And I was like, oh my God, I love strawberries. So when I asked Rainey, I was like, hey Rainey, like how do you feel about this for my first drink? Rainey was like, I don't know if this is great. It has tequila in it, which by the way, it had tequila in it. And she's like, I don't personally like tequila because it's like, it has like a very strong taste. But I mean, like, she's like, if you want it, like, I can't, she was trying to get me to not have the drink. But I was like, I want this drink. I need this drink. I will die without this drink. And so of course Rainey's not gonna be like, no, fucking get something else. Like, are you kidding me? Are you a fucking idiot? Like, get the what are you fucking doing? So Rainey was like, okay, get that. So I get it. And then I have it. And the first thing I taste is a strawberry. So I'm like, oh my God, this is so sweet. This is exactly what I fucking wanted. I don't know what Rainey's on about. And then a fucking second later, I taste the fucking tequila. Like, it's just like, it's such a strong taste in my mouth. Like, very bitter, very strong. I'm like, bleh. I don't want that. I want sugar. I want something to be sweeter. I don't want to taste. I'm not bald. What the fuck? I appreciate that you call me Amelia Mana Francis in your heart, Jeremy. I am no longer that girl, though. Unfortunately, I realized that it was not good for my brand to continue being that girl. So I am now just otaku bookworm. Because it's easier just to tell people, hi, I'm otaku, rather than, hi, my name is Emmy, and then them look at my username and be like, what? So it's a lot easier for me to be like, hey, I'm otaku from Otaku Bookworm. Get it? It cuts through anything, and if it tastes like medicine. Yeah, so like it literally just was very fucking strong, and I was just like, I was like, get it away from me. So yeah, that was how that went. I took like a couple sips and then immediately like handed it off to Rainey because I was like, no. Which, by the way, during this trip, Rainey, God bless her soul, Rainey was basically my alcohol drinking machine. Anytime that I didn't like a drink, I handed it off to Rainey, and Rainey would finish the drink. It got so bad that Rainey was like, I feel like an alcoholic. I swear that I don't drink near you, like drink this much. And I'm like, Rainey, it's okay. I'm trying to figure shit out. I'm not judging you at all. Like, I am not judging you at all, girl. I literally am just trying to figure my shit out, and I'm not liking drinks, and that's why I'm not drinking a lot. I was like, if I found something that I liked, I would continue drinking it, and I would probably drink a lot. Because I haven't found that, I am not drinking that much. So that was my first drink. Handed off to Rainey. Bartender was very kind to take it off my bill because Rainey was like, she didn't like this drink. And so he was like, don't worry, you're good. No drink. No, you're not paying for a drink that you didn't drink. And I was like, awesome, love that. So then I got this second drink. This drink right here, I know, looks very similar to that drink right there. They look very similar, except this one is with vodka, and this one is a pink lemonade drink. And it was fucking delicious. It was the best thing I had. Oh, I guess I shouldn't say all weekend, but it was one of the best drinks I had all weekend. That shit was so fucking delicious. Ugh, hands down. I loved it so much. And then I got this like drink that was called the Itsy Bitsy Spider, which was like Mexican Coke and then like cherry and all that kind of stuff. Again, girly pop, as I stated, a sucker for the themed drinks. It was themed, and it had something called Mexican Coke, and I was like, I know I don't like normal Coke, but what if I liked Mexican Coke? You know, what if I tried that out? I've never had Mexican Coke in my life, so I paid $9 for this drink that I had about like an eighth of. To be fair, the vodka one was very fucking good, Katie. The vodka one was so good. I drank all of this. I drank this entire drink. It was so good. It was so good. I had a second one. I loved that drink with a passion. It was so good. So I just want to say, the vodka was fine. Do I like vodka? No. They did really well at masking the vodka. They were really good at masking the vodka. So I had that entire drink, very good. And then it was time for the party to start, and they gave us 2 free drink tokens for the party. I gave one of my drink tokens to Rainy because she misplaced her drink tokens. She didn't know where they were, and I was like, I don't want her to be without a drink, so I was like, here, have mine. And then she ended up having finding hers, and so she ended up having 5 free drinks. It was actually kind of insane. Anyways, so here we have the food. There was more food, but this is all that really mattered to me because I got this stale ass bread, and then I got the fucking amazing pretzel bites. And that's how you get a girl. Free pretzel bites, baby. Give me all the free pretzel bites that I could ever imagine. Sign me the fuck up. I don't know why, but it was so good. Obviously, we met people and we talked with new people. I met some new content creators that I'm hopefully going to become friends with now that we're offline. Thank you for the braid, Chief. I appreciate you. But it was so much fun. It was just fun talking. I'll take 5 tubs. Exactly. We got free shit. I'm not bald. What the fuck? I'm not fucking bald, you freaking fricker. You know, I got asked what redeem I would have. I was me and Rainy. I don't remember who it was with. We got asked on what redeem we would have tattooed on ourselves, and Rainy was like, I want to get tattooed because I want to go inside the onsens in Japan. And I was like, I don't want gear in my head, but also I wouldn't get a tattoo because that fucking hurts. But I was like, if I got a redeem of mine tattooed on my body, I would do my bald command for fun. Just for funny ha-has. Also, hi, Lynn. Hello. Anyways, these were very good, very delicious. And then here's my second one. This is my second one that I had. As you can see, it's already fucking gone. I was so tipsy by the end of this. I had 2 of those fucking, lemonades, and I was tipsy. Girl was tipsy. I was there. But, I could feel it, you know what I mean? I could definitely feel it in the terms of, I was a little lightheaded. I was like, yeah, bro, I'm here. I'm here. But I still had a really good time. This was at a place that me and Rainy already really liked, this party. It was at, what's it called again? Shit. What was it called again? Punch Bowl Social. It was at Punch Bowl Social, which me and Rainy already really liked. We went there in Austin. And we had brunch there, and so we really liked it. And then we went again last year. Not because of this creator club thing, but because what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Oh, because we wanted brunch again, but we actually missed out on brunch. So instead we had lunch there. And it's a really good place. It has bowling, it has arcade games, karaoke, VR. So when we were there in the area that we had, they allowed us to have free karaoke, free bowling, and free VR. Plus on top of that, the free food and the free drinks, the 2 free drinks. And then, obviously we got a couple free goodies, which was really nice. It was just a really fun fucking party, okay? this was such a good party. It was such a great party to start like TwitchCon off on. So like I had a good time. And then here's me back at the convention center. This is what I was wearing. You can't see my shoes. I looked like a dork in those shoes, I'm not gonna lie. But I wanted to look cute because I was going to this party. So I chose this dress in particular to look cute for the party. Now, is it one of my nicer dresses? Yes, it's actually probably one of my nicest dresses. Why did I bring this to a convention? I don't know. I brought my nicest dress as well to this convention. These are dresses that I've literally worn to people's weddings. I really wanted to make a good impression. I was like, I really need to make a good impression, baby. I'm pulling the fucking ballistics out of the closet, motherfuckers. Anyways, yeah, this was my cute little dress that I wore. And you might be like, Otaku, why are you back at the convention center? I thought you were at that party and then now you're back. Well, the answer is very clear. Very nice. Thank you. Rainy is a very busy woman, okay? She is very busy when we go to TwitchCon. And I am staying in the house with her. We had Ubered together. And I wanted to be a good housemate and a good friend. And I wanted to, basically, while she was busy, wait up for her so that she did not have to go home alone. That was kind of my whole plan. It was that I would stay out so that she would not have to go home alone. And I wouldn't have to go home alone. And we could just, like, you know, not go home alone together. So, Rainy had her Twitch party immediately after the party that we had just gone to. So we went back to the convention center. I took her back to the convention center with her and two other people. One person that we had just met, and then Sarah, and Miki, Neko Miki. Because Neko Miki and her were going to the Twitch partner party. So I dropped them off at the Twitch partner party, and then I had no plans. But I also wanted to be safe. Because I'm not a fucking stupid idiot. I'm not gonna just, like, be by myself out in the city in Gaslamp or at the convention center. So I purposely decided to go inside the convention center, and I just, like, parked myself inside the convention center, like, behind security, was basically my plan. Was like, I'm gonna be in the convention center so that I don't die. And basically what I was waiting for is I was waiting for my best friend, Rubber Kip, my mod and best friend, Rubber Kip, and their wife to land so that we could go get dinner. So, like, that's what my plan was. So then, they tell me that they're here, so I go and I leave. And this is outside the convention center on Thursday on my walk to go to dinner. Now, did I eat anything at dinner? Of course I didn't. Why would I eat something? I went to dinner and I watched my friends eat, and I ate literally just chips because I didn't want to spend money on food and I wasn't that hungry. So I was like, whatever. Look at these two beautiful besties. My bestie rocking their Rainy Renton swag because we love Rainy. We love Rainy. Anyways, so we ate dinner, and then it was time, like, they wanted to go and they wanted to rest, because it was, like, I think, like, 9 at this point. It was, like, 9 p.m. Partner party had just ended, but Rainy had a party right after that. Somewhere else, and I didn't know where it was. So I was like, whatever. I was like, yo, can I, like, hang out with y'all, like... And by hang out with y'all, I mean, can I just, like, sit in your hotel room so that I'm safe and just, like, wait up for Rainy? And they're like, okay, yes. I feel bad because I feel like I kind of forced them. But, you know, they said yes, and that's what matters. Consent matters, and they just say yes. So what can I say? No takesies, backsies, except that's not how consent works. But no takesies, backsies. So, again, remember when I said that I was in shitty-ass shoes? Well, their hotel was not very close to the convention center. Their hotel was 1.5 miles away from the convention center. And they didn't want to Uber back, which is fair. They didn't want to pay the $10 for an Uber. That's so fair. So we started walking the 1.5 miles to their hotel. And we started walking this, and like, again, my feet were already destroyed from the last walk of them being like completely like destroyed with blisters. So I literally, I shit you not, I took off my fucking shoes when we walked for that 1.5 miles. Was that fucking stupid? Yes. Yes, it was. Could I have handled walking in those shoes another 1.5 miles? No, I could not. So I was walking in just my socks. The good news is that I didn't step on any glass. I was very close to glass though, but I didn't step on it. So we were walking and walking and walking, and I did make sure to take a shower when I got home, so my feet were clean after that. So anyways, we were walking. That's better than barefoot. Stuff's dangerous. Yeah, I know I could have hurt myself. But I wasn't barefoot because I didn't want to step barefoot in the streets. And also I had socks on. So I was like, okay, I'll step with socks on so that I don't get like so dirty. My feet don't get that dirty. Like they'll still probably get a little bit dirty, but it won't be like gross. I just I could not. I was in so much pain. I would have, like, my feet would have been even worse off had I been wearing those. Anyways. Those socks survive? Yeah, they did, actually. They were my Twitch socks, too. 07 Twitch socks. I think they did survive. I haven't checked on them since, but I think they survived. They didn't have any cuts or anything. I was very conscious when I was walking with socks on. I only had my eyes were on the ground, like looking on the ground the entire time. I could not look anywhere else because I was afraid that I would step on something. But yeah. Well, while we were walking, I noticed, like, we, like, look at this building because it has, like, I guess, like, pretty cool Bank of America. We're like, wow, that's a big Bank of America. I guess not cool, but, like, big. We're like, wow, that's a big Bank of America. That's kind of crazy. And, like, we're, like, turning to go walk away, and I hear this scream. And I turn around, and I recognize one of the VTubers, because I had talked to them earlier that day, and I was like, oh. And then I see people in these beautiful ball gowns. And I was like, oh. And I was like, oh my gosh, is that the party that Rainy is going to later? That'd be cool if that is. Because I had asked them, like, Kipperton and their wife, Cass. I was like, are we, like, near your hotel? They're like, yeah, it's just, like, around on the corner. I was like, oh shit, if that's the party that she's going to, it's going to be, like, right there. Like, I'm going to be right next door, which is really nice, instead of having to Uber to go get her and then Uber to our hotel. Not to our hotel, but to our Airbnb. So then I like, we get there. Well, they wanted to try to get some ice cream. It was just a smidgen too late. They did not get ice cream, 07. And then we got into their hotel room, and we just kind of, like, chilled for, like, a little bit. And then that's when Rainy, like, immediately, like, at 10 or something, like 10:30, she's like, I want to go home. And I was like, sick. I don't have to stay here that late. I'm on my way. Well, obviously, we had a little bit of a conversation of, like, is this where you're at? Like, I just want to make sure. I think this is where you're at, but are you there? And we figured out that she was there. And so I walked there, and we literally just caught a cab. And yes, I did have my shoes on my walk back, chat. I did not have my shoes off for that walk. I just didn't have them on for the walk there. And then we got to go home. And that was pretty sick. And that was Thursday. And then it's Friday, baby. Con day number 1. Uno mas. I know that means one more. Don't know how that fits in that context, but you know what? We're rolling with it. So, Rainey and I, on Thursday, had kind of talked. Rainey was like, I really want to go to this breakfast place. And she's like, do you want to come with me? And I was like, bro, I am so down. And she's like, well, we can't really go because she had wanted to do it on Thursday morning, but she was like, oh, we can't go there because it doesn't have any vegan options. And I was like, not vegan, any gluten-free options. And I was like, okay, that's fine. So we were like, let's go on Friday, just the two of us. And then she told me the name of the place. It's called Morning Glory. Yes, I know what it means now. I was in Rainey's chat when she was talking about it yesterday. My Pikachu shock face when I found out. Oopsie poopsie. What? Oh, okay. Anyways, she told me it was Morning Glory, and I was like, holy shit. Like, I tried to go and eat at Morning Glory last TwitchCon, and it was like an hour wait, so I didn't end up eating there. Like, I was like, I would love to go eat there with you, because I actually really wanted to eat there last year, and I didn't get to eat there. And so we're both like, yes, let's do this. So on Friday morning, we got up a little early so we could go. And it was like, when we got there at the perfect time. We got there at 9:30. And like, there was like one person in line on the stairs before us. And so we like got in, they were like, it's a 30-minute wait. We're like, cool, that sounds great, whatever. We go downstairs and we just start waiting for like 2 seconds. And literally people start lining up like all the way down the stairs. And we're like, holy fucking shit. Like, we just barely got in before the crowd. So like everyone was lined up and I'm like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God. And she had mentioned that there's this cafe right across the street that had really good coffee. And I was like, well, why don't we just go get coffee while we're waiting? We got 30 minutes to spare. Like, let's just go get coffee right across the street. And so we went to this place called Parakeet Cafe, and we both got coffee. I got like a mocha. It was pretty good. And we just had that and like chilled there while we waited for our table to be open. And then our table was open and we went to breakfast. And so this is the breakfast place. This is Morning Glory. It's very, very like hipster. As you can tell. I don't know, I like the vibe a lot. I really, really like the vibe. We were out, it's an outside like eatery. So there are lots of birds. Rainey at first was like, she's like, how are there so many birds like in the restaurant? And I don't know, can you see them in this video? I think you can. Here. There's like birds right here, or like there would be birds like right in this little crevice. And Rainey was like, why are there so many birds in this restaurant? And I was like, well, I mean, we're outside. I was like, there's a giant fucking window right here where we're sitting that they could just fly in from. And Rainey was like, no, you don't understand. They're not flying. None of them have gone over us. Like, they're not flying in from here. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, I don't know about that, because, like, again, we're sitting at a giant fucking window. Like, you can kind of see it here, like, literally, we're at the bar. That's where we're sitting. And so, like, this was the inside part of the bar, and then where we're sitting literally outside, and this giant window where the bar is open, because it has to have, like, the bar seating, you know? So I was like, I don't know, bestie. Like, I feel like that's where they're flying in from. Also, there's like this whole area right over here that's also like open. Cause like the whole point of it is like it's like outdoors kind of. I just want to say they did fly above us because she saw one fly above us in like glass and she's like, oh, and I was like, I fucking knew it. I was so right. No, it didn't really fucking matter. I just thought it was really funny, that little interaction. Anyways, I got a hot chocolate because, again, I had the best hot chocolate on Thursday. So I was riding that high. So I was like, I need to drink another fucking hot chocolate. And it needs to be fucking delicious because that literally hot chocolate like blew my fucking mind. So I got this hot chocolate. It came in this glass, which it hurt my hand to take this picture because, again, it's hot chocolate and it's in a motherfucking glass instead of like a mug. So like literally I was holding it like that. It like started to burn my hand because I was like, it is hot. It is hot. It is a hot chocolate. It's not cold chocolate. It is hot. So I had it. This one was not as good as the first. This one was way too milky. They clearly used like powder that you can like see or whatever. But it was still like okay. It was just like a little too much milk for me. Still prefer that other place. The hot chocolate was so delicious. Clearly the birds just skipped the line and got there before you. No, literally, clearly. Geez, getting the free fucking food. I see how it is. That burning you feel is my desire to buy a hot chocolate, Sammy. I'm sorry that I really got into kick for hot chocolate that weekend. After that first hot chocolate, I was like, girl, I need to have another one. I was like, give me another one. I need to keep downing these bitches. Just never stop. And then here's what I had for breakfast. I got a plain French toast, which they only did French toast sticks, which I was like kind of like womp womp about. I don't know. I don't really like French toast sticks as much because I like how soft it is in the middle of French toast. So this was like a little too like burnt on the edges. But that's like the reason why they make it like this is because of the burntness. It just wasn't for me. So like I was like, man, whatever. And then these were pretty good. These were like their hash browns. This was really good. So I had that. Rainey had like 2 different like meals over there. It was actually kind of crazy. And then it was time to go to the con, which by the way, I didn't show y'all, but do I have a picture of him? Oh, here we go. Kipperton gave me this bracelet right here. You can see in these pictures. It has my name on it. It says Otaku Bookworm. You can't really read it, but it says Otaku Bookworm, and it's very cute. It's a cute little bracelet. Anyways, it was time for the con. So it was the first day on Friday. This was really cool on the entryway, like the balloons and the 10. TwitchCon always does something really cool with the entryway here, and I always really like it. It always looks really sick. And then basically Friday was me just sitting here in Artist Alley, just hanging out with friends. I know it was like, super fucking crazy. I did so much. I did not. I did not. I sat here and I chatted with my friends, which was like fun. I did a little bit of like browsing because I was like, man, is there anything that I want to like buy? Which I want to say I was very good at not buying stuff during TwitchCon. I didn't buy that much. I say as if I didn't buy a $70 sweatshirt, which I don't even show, but I bought the $70 Resident Evil sweatshirt at TwitchCon because I love Resident Evil. That's it. That's the only reason. I bought it here on Friday too. That was the first thing I did on Friday was like buy it at the convention. And yeah, here's all my friends. We're just hanging out, like I said, at this table. We literally just sat here all day. I know, really productive. And then it was time for night. Mind you, on Friday, it was my best friend Rubber Kip's birthday, which, by the way, wish them a happy belated birthday if you haven't already. All of them, damn, I don't see that me. That's kind of frick, not gonna lie. I mean, I think I took this at a certain time where no one, like, y'all weren't there anymore. So I took it of the people that were there, and, but you were there, Pear. You know you were there at some point. Throwing hands for real, for real? I'm about to have a fucking picture of you come up, Pear. Shut up. You're about to literally show up in a couple pictures. You know you're about to show up in a picture. You freaking bitch. This is your arm right here, bitch. This is your motherfucking arm. Oh, boo-hoo. You're right here. Look at your arm right there. Anyways, it was Rubber Kip's birthday, so we went out. We went to Pop Mart in particular. Look at that handsome arm. God damn. Look at that handsome arm. We went to Pop Mart because I'm obsessed with Pop Mart, and Kipperton has never been to Pop Mart before, neither has Cass. So we were like, let's go. So we went. And then immediately after, we went to this dinner place because called Eureka, because we were told that it had good gluten-free options by one of our the other gluten-free friend that we have here that isn't Cass. But our other gluten-free friend named Opal. Anyways, look, it's all my friends. Not really, it's not all my friends, but here's some of my friends. And then here's Kipperton and Cass on Kipperton's birthday. I, again, did not like my drink. I don't know if you can tell with it still sitting there. I was literally downing it like shots because I couldn't stand the taste of the alcohol. So I literally was like, what? And look who that is. Is that, wait one second. Is that Pear I see? Being a weirdo by putting a flashlight right here so he could look creepy? Would that be Pear? I don't know. And then there's my friend CJ and my friend Chief. My mod and friend Chief. Best mod right here. Don't tell anyone that. Don't tell anyone I said that, but I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Pear is now known as Mike. And so after this, I am the best for real, literally. Anyways, after this, I also want to say Pear and Chief were so kind to drive me and CJ to the mall, which was like 30 minutes away. And then was very kind to drop us off at the convention center again. Because again, my friend Rainey Renton was still out doing parties and shit. That's why she's not in this picture, is because she was at a party. So I was like, can you drop me off at the convention center? Yeah, you definitely drank and drove responsibly. Good job, Pear. But if he was not able to drive, don't worry. We had Chief, the non-drinking king over there. Woo, 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 because we don't want him to die. We don't want him. We don't want Chief to die. That would be not cool. That would be not cool, bro. Drinking and driving is okay as long as you don't crash. Non-drinking because I'll die. I know, because you'll die. 07, Chief. Anyways, so then they dropped me off at the convention center because I was like, I'll hang out until Rainey is like ready to go, basically. And so immediately she's like, are you coming back? And I was like, yeah, I'm coming back right now. We're like 15 minutes away. And she's like, okay, cool. Meet me at, what is it called? Gaslamp. So we go to Gaslamp. And we start fucking bar hopping. This is the first time I've ever This is the first time I've ever bar hopped when I could drink, or when I did drink. So the first bar we get there, mind you, I was like not really, I'm gonna be honest. I was saving my money because I only want to buy like 2 drinks a night because I'm poor. Bestie's poor and alcohol's expensive. So I already bought a drink there, so I was like, I need to save my money because if we go to this one place that I think we're gonna go to, I want to be able to buy a drink there. But the people that we were with were very kind. Very, very kind. And the first bar we get to, they're like, let's buy this King's Cup. So this looks very small in comparison here. But when I tell you it is fucking massive. Wait one second. Let's see. I'm trying to find a good picture to show. Okay. Okay, that's not what I want. One second, chat. Okay. That is it compared to Rainy's face. It is fucking massive. So of course this isn't something that Rainy just drank by herself. We all like drank this. And the person was like, I will buy. And I was like, oh my God, if you're gonna buy, like I'll fucking like have some, I guess. So I got some of this. So fucking good. I was actually like thinking about getting this drink before this, and then they were like, I'm gonna get the King's Cup. I just didn't know if I'd like it because I don't really like Red Bull that much, and it has Red Bull in it, as you can see. But it was so fucking good. This drink was so delicious. Like actually, oh shit. Like genuinely, so fucking good. And then yeah, it was like at the very bottom of it, and no one really wanted a drink. So then Rainy just started chugging the last bits of it. Yeah. I told you, it was a lot. It's a big fucking cup. That's just a normal cup? I don't know about that. I don't think so. I don't think that's a normal cup. Anyways, super fucking fun. They got pizza, so they ate, and I had already eaten, so I was like, no, I'm good. And it was just cool, just having a good time, good vibes, all that. Oh, and then we went to another bar because it wouldn't be bar hopping if we just went to one bar. No, we went to another bar. I didn't get a drink again. But someone bought Rainy a drink. One of the people that we had met had bought Rainy a drink. And she got a Malibu and Sprite, and she was like, you want to try mine? And I was like, hell yeah. And so I had like 2 sips. So fucking good. I want to have another one. It was so delicious. Malibu and Sprite. So good. Oh my God. Mwah, delicious. Literally stunning. Hi, Rain. How are ya? Hello. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was 10 out of 10 vibes. I had a good time. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think any of those people that we were bar hopping with remember me. Because I like made no impression. But you know what? I had a good time, and that's what really matters. And then it was day 3. Yippee! Hi, Kipperton! Bro, I had this one after I saw you on your birthday. This is what I had after I saw you. Watching scary shit, even though I get easily paranoid. Same. I'm also very easily paranoid. Bro, I can't watch too much like detective shows like Law and Order or like Case Closed, or I will start feeling like someone's in my house trying to murder me. You know, just normal shit that people feel every fucking day, you know? I have a very, like, I get very convinced that someone's in my house trying to kill me. I check every single, like, I check my closet. I leave, like, the lights on because I'm like, mm-mm. Okay, that's nice. Anyways, yeah. I did this right after I saw you on your birthday, Kip, so I can tell. It's a good emote, so. Anyways, then it was Saturday. Remember when I talked about how I knew the Marriott was a good fucking hotel? And I'll tell you why. So as you know, it's Rainy's cosplay day was Saturday. Here's the ish. Rainy wanted to dress up for the con. Rainy wanted to dress up for the con, but she didn't want to be dressed up after the con, if you get what I'm saying. So we needed somewhere to change. Here's the issue. We don't fucking live. We're not staying anywhere near the convention. We have to Uber every morning to go to the convention. And like we couldn't get someone else's room to like change in for her to change in. So instead, I was like, yo, what if we go into the Marriott and we try to make some magic happen? And so that's exactly what we did. And thank goodness Rainy was patient, because one thing you should know about me is I only recently got some of my first tied shoes with shoelaces. I don't know how to tie shoelaces very efficiently. I'm just starting to like learn the adult way of tying shoes. Cause like the best way that I knew how to tie shoes was the bunny ear method, and I was really bad at it. So instead I did this really bizarre method that made no fucking sense to anyone except for myself. And I guess one other person, because I saw a TikTok of someone doing the exact same way, and everyone in the comments was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So yeah, that's my life. You might be like, otaku. What's this method that's very bizarre that people were making fun of this other person in the comments? Well, it's a good thing you asked, okay? I know y'all didn't ask, but you know, I'm making you ask now. But, it's this way where I basically tie a knot between like I tie a knot between two laces, and then I take the two ends and I just insert them into the knot so that they like make a bow. And then I tighten it. And then I just tie it again. You know, it's just such an efficient way. And it's so good at its job. That's how I did it. And then I like I said, I just started learning the like correct adult way to do it, which has been really nice. It's actually really easy to use it, like to do the right way. Who could imagine that it was really like easy just to do it the right way this whole time? Anyways, I bring this up because I had to lace Rainy into her cosplay. And like I said, I don't have laced fucking shoelaces on my shoes. I don't touch lace ever, period. So the last time during Offkai, when she tried to have me do this, I failed so spectacularly that my friend Sylvie, Sea Witching, she had to take over because I was so fucking bad. I was so fucking bad, she had to take over and be like, no. I've got this. But this time we didn't have someone else. This time it was just me. So I, you know, of course, am like, I don't know how to fucking do this. And Irini's like, it's just like this. It's so easy. And I'm like, I don't fucking know what that means. But you know what I fucking did, chat? I laced her into that goddamn cosplay. And I did so fucking good. The lace looked phenomenal. When I was done, it looked 10 out of 10. Okay? Now, did I need to use perhaps a tutorial on how to tie laces? Because again, don't tie my shoes, so I had to pull up a tutorial that was like how to tie your shoes. Yes. Yes. Mayhaps. But you know what? It was because I couldn't remember my hand placements. And so as soon as it told me the hand placements, I knew exactly what to do and I did it in 2 seconds. So just ignore the fact that I had to look up a tutorial for that. Pulls out Rainy wrench and assembly instructions. Bro, literally. Anyways, that cosplay's insane. It's insane. Anyways, yeah, that was that. And then it was Saturday. Oh, right. So Rainy had her meet and greet with Iron Mouse on Saturday. And she kind of talked about this. Oh, shit. She kind of talked about this on her stream yesterday. But I have like a video of what she was talking about. She was like using diagrams to explain, but I took a video at the time because I was so frustrated with how this line worked. Mind you, I didn't have a meet and greet. It was just Rainy, and I was just coming along to like, just come along because I didn't want to be I didn't want to go wander, and I was like, I'll just fucking, I don't have anything to do. I'll just wait with you, whatever. Rainy wanted to meet Iron Mouse by herself, so she's like, I don't want this to be like I don't want you to be my +1 because then we'd have to go together. Because then we'd have to go together. And she wanted to go by herself in her cosplay, which is totally fine. Like, I was like, this is your fucking meet and greet. I don't give a shit. And then I was like, well, why don't you just go meet her by yourself? And I'll tell you why that didn't happen. But here, we're going to just talk about the situation here. So they're pulling people out of this line that were here, like in front of this area, and putting them into this overflow line right here. Which is like fine. But the thing is like this overflow line was just stopped. They weren't moving this overflow line. And like, you can see it in this video. Iron Mouse is setting up right here because it's like noon. It's literally noon at this point, which is when the meet and greet was happening, when all of our meet and greets were happening. And there's literally no one in her line. Mind you, we're waiting to go see Iron Mouse. We know multiple people in the lines are here to see Iron Mouse. But they wouldn't let anyone go through, and here's the reason why. As I pan over, there's this Minecrafter right here doing a meet and greet. And everyone, and I mean everyone, and their fucking mama is trying to go to this meet and greet. And has overflowed in front of all the other lines. So clearly they can't like let people out of this line because they're probably just gonna flow into this line anyways. But they're not asking people where they're going. And I'm like, the whole point of an overflow line is if things get like this right here with the insanity right there, you can put them in the overflow line to wait. But that's not what happened. Because they were like putting people in there to like check people or whatever. I don't even know why they were putting people over there to begin with, like for waiting or purposes or whatever. They couldn't do that. So they had to like think of something else. But so because of that, we were all just waiting there for something to happen. I don't know, man. So like we were waiting and like, again, people had meet and greets where like there was no one at. Someone that we're like waiting with had a meet and greet with only 3 people at the meet and greet. When they got there, there was only 1 person at that meet and greet. Because even though like they had asked, they're like, hey, I'm not waiting for like these big creators. There's no one like, I'm not waiting for someone like that. Can I go in the line of the person that I'm waiting for? They were told no. They said, no, you have to wait here in this line. And it was like, what the fuck? Like, you're not allowing people to go meet their creators that they're coming to meet because of this mishandled situation. Anyways, it was kind of frustrating. Thankfully, we did go in line a little bit after this to go meet Iron Mouse. And I'll tell you what happened there. So, which, I mean, I guess we're having ads, so I'll wait in a second, but it's a little bit of a funny story and why I never lie, because I can't lie. I can't lie for shit. There's a reason why I'm a truther, and it's not by choice. I mean, it is kind of by choice, but also not at all. Okay. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, actually. Hi, Shiny! Hello! We're about to hit an ad break. I hope you understand. I'm talking about TwitchCon right now. Love you lots. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I need to go potty. Burb.
Please. Please just leave me alone. I'm fine. I'm good. Ah! Ah! I just need more ammo to get ready for this fight. Should I be sneaking up on more people? Probably so. Considering how— oh my god! Considering this game is very heavy, limited resource—
Lover. Who's my lover? Who am I smooching today? I do like giving smoochies. Be louder. Was I really loud, Shiny? Oh, you're my lover. Ugh.
Fluid I sent you?
Oh, I love—
image of the damages.
Don't worry.
I love me
got it
some
somewhere.
fluids,
great.
especially the tracer kind.
Okay, see you
Oh
soon.
god, that sounded so bad. I just meant— I meant to like, why is he drinking substances that are like random ass substances? Ooh, ooh, I am haunting the stream. Ooh.
And this is why I call her an ice wizard.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. There we go. No grippers.
It is my first time playing RE4. That scared me even though I knew it was coming. I got the achievement. Yes, this is my first time playing RE4. I've never played it before. So do excuse my terrible aim because and this guy was like asking questions about like, you know, library stuff as they do. And then at the end he was like, "Hey, you have like," he was like, "You're really pretty," you know. This— oh my god. Fuck. Okay, I accidentally killed myself. God fucking damn it. I'm— take some pings for luck. Oh sh— your favorite wet warlock. Please stop. Please stop. I'm begging you. Please stop. What did I have to do to deserve this, huh? Why did I get wet warlocked, huh? What did I do to deserve this, huh? What did I ever do to deserve to be called a wet warlock? I'm just a little guy. You were friends with me? Maybe I shouldn't anymore if this is how I'm treated. Maybe we shouldn't be friends anymore if this is how you're gonna treat me. Cuter than sopping sorcerer. No. No. Oh no. I knew this would be the worst part, Jack. Oh no.
Oh no! I missed. I fell to my death. Oh my god! What the fuck just happened to me? Rooney actually. Ah! What just happened?
I got it all on
How did
camera.
I fall over? I don't know how I fell over. Where are you, Rudy? Over here.
Hey.
Hey, are you stuck?
Oh, Iris, you just don't be legal. Iris. We'll meet you at the doggy house over there.
Okay.
We'll be back. Bye.
We're so back.
You're so back.
Yeah. Okay, we should probably get going.
Hey, buddy. Are you friend? Oh! No, you're not friend. You are a fucking asshole. Yeah. Come here. Yeah, I can fucking hit you, bitch. Come here. Yes, no. If I was you, I'd wanna be me too. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, well, I'm kind of, yep, okay, well, you know, that was a short run. Oh, I'm not dead yet. I thought oh. Final last words. Oh, I'm not dead.
Who opened the door? Oh.
Fuck you, bitch. Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. Every single time I come to this fucking hospital, it's always the same. I always get a fucking... Of course women had to take over and women had to ruin this place, honestly. I'm saying it. Like, I don't know. I just want to put something in my mouth and I want to chew on it. Nom, 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 nom. I play Pokemon Go. I play Pokemon Go every day. I play Pokemon Go. When I wake up, I'm grabbing my phone. I'm gonna catch them all. What? I wanna play Pokemon all day long, all day long. I play Pokemon Go every day. I play Pokemon Go. When are you gonna learn how to death growl and do some medical like that? Kill the life and all the murder. like at some point.
What?
What the fuck? He just killed me! Oh my god! Oh my god!
God. Michael! What have I done to you, Michael?
I'm gonna clobber y'all. All of y'all. With a baseball bat. Oh my god! What the fuck? What the hell just happened? Oh my god! Oh my god! Fuck that. I don't like that. Ah! What just fucking happened? No!
Run to me, run to me, run to me!
Where are you? Where's me?
I'm literally right next to you if you stop moving.
I'm sorry, they're running at me with a knife! With a knife! They're knifing me!
That's a fucking hot dog. Hey, you have a gun! You have a fucking gun!
I know!
Bitches! They have a knife, they have a knife! You have a gun!
I did try shooting them, Rainy, and they
No,
were
you were
winning.
scared.
And they were winning, and so I left.
You know what? Take that. Take that. You need that. You need that, girly.
I started winning, so I left.
I cannot believe you literally said they have a knife, they have a knife. You have a gun. You have a gun, girly.
But they were knifing me and they were winning.
Yeah, you have a gun.
I think this is Fairy Tale. It's one of the big boys. Guys, I thought y'all were here to help me. What happened? It is Fairy Peace. It is Fairy Peace One Tail. I thought y'all were helping me. Code Geass? That's not Code Geass. There's no way. Unless I'm bad. Sniffer? I will no longer be a ghost, no more. I shall not. I shan't. Ada. Wait, that was so bad! I'm gonna be
That's
real.
so real. That's honest.
I'm gonna be
That's
real.
truthful.
F3's kind of fucking stupid.
F3
Anyways,
is
look, it's my
kind of
hole.
fucking
Look.
stupid. F3's so fucking stupid. Hi. Hi, bitches. It's me. Your boy. Hi, Shiny. I don't know if you're still here, but hi. Hello, sorry. Girl had to go far. Girl had to go very far. Thank you, Jeremy. Okay. So, this is meet and greet time. Okay, Iron Mouse meet and greet. So, we were planning to go separate. I get the, like, flyers, the prints from, her manager. And they tell me the whole spiel about talking to her, whatever. And like quite literally, we are about to get up there and Rainy goes first. And I told her, she asked me to videotape her to record it, and I did record it. I'll have to give it to her. I forgot to do that. Did I forget to do that? Or did I do that? I don't remember. No, I sent it to her. Okay. I did send it to her. Okay, anyways. But obviously, when you see someone who's recording an interaction of the people before you, the person, like, guarding the line right up front and, like, telling people, like, timing or whatever, is like, hey, do you know her? And I was like, yes. He's like, are you with her? And I'm like, oh, no. And he's like, do you have your ticket? And I immediately fold like a fucking house of cards. I was like, yeah, I mean, like, I'm her +1, but like, she just wanted me to record her. Like, I'm not planning to go up, blah, 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 blah. I literally fold immediately. I did not want to get in trouble and I did not want to cause any issues. I was like, no, I mean, like, I don't have one. I'm with her. Wait, actually, I'm just gonna pull it up. 1 second, let me pull it up for y'all. You can hear our conversation in her video. So I'm not gonna pull up like the actual video for us to watch. You can just listen to it. To like get an understanding of how fucking like how easy I just like folded. Okay, oh, it just downloaded it. Okay, never mind. Okay. Okay. It's on my media player. Fine. I'm trying to figure this out. Give me a moment. Okay. Okay, you can, she's like talking, so you're gonna hear her talk. Hi, Alan! Are you a +1? He goes. I go, no. Do you have your, I immediately fold like a fucking house of cards. Immediately. I was like, I wasn't intending to meet her or anything. Like, I wasn't lying. I quite literally was like, yeah, no. You know you didn't do anything wrong, but you panic and say, I swear that this car isn't stolen. That would be me, Alan. I would immediately be like, I didn't steal this car. I mean, I did. Sorry, I stole it. My bad. I quite literally, like, folded so fucking hard. It's actually crazy. Anyways, so then I just like, I can't deceive. I cannot deceive. I'm too much of a truth teller to like actually lie to someone. I literally like fold like a house of cards. I hate lying so much. I didn't even, hi Tyler, hello. You missed so many fun stories. Cop, hi, me, I swear I'm here for completely legal reasons. That's me. I literally was just like, I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm with her. I'm just recording. I don't intend to meet her. Yeah. And so I just recorded the whole thing. He like left me alone after that, but like literally I was just like I fucking folded, man. I literally fucking folded so hard. It's actually crazy. Anyways, yeah. Fun shenanigans. That was. Folded like an omelet. Yep. Exactly. Anyways, so that was the meet and greet. Immediately after, Rainey was like, Otaku, why didn't you go? And I was like, he was on to me, man. He like asked me if I had if I had a meet and greet, and I just told him no, and she's like, you should have just said yes. You should have just lied. I'm like, I was like, I just can't lie. And I was like, it's fine. It's whatever. I don't need to meet her. I didn't end up meeting her, but I was like, it wasn't that big of a deal for me to meet her. I just wanted to be there with my friends. So I was like, that's whatever. But like, it was still fucking hilarious. And then there's all my friends and Rainy in her cosplay. I took this weird ass picture of my children. We were on our way to the VTuber meetup, so that was fun. Ugh. The squad TM, literally. The squad. My friends. So yeah, that was the end of... What else did I do on Saturday? Oh, I went to dinner. Okay, so no, this is not the end. So we go to the meetup, we like talk to people, and then we rush Rainy back to the hotel to get changed out of her cosplay. She gets changed out of her cosplay. And then we go eat dinner at this place called The Werewolf. The food was really good. I had chicken tendies, just like pear here. They were delicious. I can't believe online people are real. Bro, I thought they were like creeps in their mom's basements. That's what my mom told me. I can't believe she was wrong. She would never be wrong. Shiny on God for real. Chief, you're literally right there. Chief, this is literally you. You're literally the guy in the pic. Quite literally. You are quite literally the guy in the pic right now. We aren't real people. Those are robots, not real. Sorry, my bad. Well, technically, I am in my mom's basement at the moment. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think basements are real. I mean, I do know that basements are real, but, there are no basements in Texas. Basements do not exist in Texas, so basements aren't real. So that statement's automatically incorrect. Sorry. Ooh, sorry. I don't make the rules, but... You mean to tell me Otaku isn't a water mage with water powers? I am, Tyler. I don't know who told you that, but I am, so... I don't know who's telling you lies, but I'm a water mage with water powers. This is what I look like, IRL. This is exactly what I look like. Chief in two places, coincidence? I think not. You're so right. My bad. No, the food was really good. We had a really nice waitress. She was dressed up as the Lorax. No. Yeah, the Lorax. Lorax? Yeah. We have basements in Oregon, but you might mistake them for indoor swimming pools. Yeah, our houses in Texas can't, because of the like soil, we can't handle like basements. Like it would literally just collapse on itself. So we don't have basements in Texas. Only attics. That's why I was like, basements don't exist. They're not real. They can't hurt you. Anyways, it was really good. We had a really nice waitress. Yeah, and the reason why we ate is actually, and I don't have any pictures from this, but so we had a quote unquote dinner after this with Rainy's friends. It was really nice. It was nice. Ah! Hi, Buggy. How are you? Thank you for the Yigaro. Thank you. We had dinner after this with some of Rainy's friends, but Rainy, it was described to Rainy as like a snacks and drinks kind of situation. So she's like, let's eat before we go. So we ended up eating food here, and then it ended up being an actual dinner. Oh, I know, I have a video from the place, but like not actually like food or anything. But it was really fun. I got another drink that, again, I did not like. I got an alcoholic drink that I did not like. Yay! I'm really hitting it home with those drinks that I don't like, you know? But, you know, overall, it was, like, fine. Fake drinker? What do you mean? What do you mean I had drinks? I had drinks. I had a drink, a singular drink. Oh, we also got like cucumber shots for free. That was really gross. I had a sip of that. That was gross. Has 2 sips. Well, I can't drink more if I don't like it, okay? It tasted like ass, so I didn't want it. I didn't want shit if it tasted like shit. Wait, what? You took a shot as a sip? Yes. Yes, because it was cucumber. And because Rainy, I wasn't going to have it at all, Kip. I wasn't going to have it at all. Malibu and Sprite was, and I quote, I had 2 sips. It was so good. I want another. Actually, no, because it wasn't mine, Pear. I said I would like to have it again. But it wasn't my drink, so it was like in a normal cup like this for Rainy, and she had most of it, and I had like 2 sips of her drink. And I was like, I'd love to have more of this, but it wasn't my drink, so I didn't have another one. And also Rainy wanted to go home, so it was like, you know? I want it for science. No, so I didn't want to have the cucumber shot because I don't like cucumbers. So I was like, I'm not going to like this drink because I don't like cucumbers, like, period. Also, I want to reiterate, this was given us to us for free. None of us paid for it. We didn't ask for it. They just gave it to us. Like, they're like, here's some cucumber shots. And I was like, okay. I was like gonna immediately hand it to Rainy because I was like, I don't like cucumber. Like, please take this. Like, I was like, I know I'm not gonna like this. Please take it. And then Rainy was like, no, just give it a taste. And so I was like, oh, fine, I'll give it a taste. So then I had a taste and then I gave it to Rainy. And we'll make them taste different. Just saying. Again, I get that, but it was cucumber. I don't like cucumber. I do not like cucumber, period. End of statement. I did not like it because of the alcohol. I did not like it because it was cucumber. I don't know how else to say this. I didn't like it because it was cucumber. I didn't like the cucumber flavor of the drink. Oh my God. I hate you. I'm telling you why I didn't like it, which is a totally complete and valid reason. And you're like, but you didn't take it as a shot, so it doesn't count. Bro, what the fuck? Anyways, so this is the restaurant we went to. Wait, a second. I'll play it in a second. Oh my God, stop playing. I just wanted to go to start and not play. So, apparently at this restaurant, they had the soccer supers. So literally they were chanting, they had drums. You're about to see, they went to the street a little bit after we got there and they started like chanting and singing and drumming and putting off fireworks and like had colored smoke. It was a fucking party. I loved it. You can't hear it. One second. Anyways, it was a pretty cool party. Kipperton, I'm gonna state this one more time. I get that. I understand. If it was any other fucking drink, I'd understand, but I don't like fucking cucumber. And I want you to stop because like I don't know how many times I have to keep fucking saying I don't like fucking cucumber. It doesn't matter if it's a fucking shot. It doesn't matter if I was supposed to shot it. I just don't like the fucking flavor. Can you stop? Anyways. Anywho, yeah, so this is a pretty big party in l2d. And then that was the end of my Saturday. It was a nice place. I had a good time chatting. It was just a good time. And then all my friends, we did the escape room. I'm not gonna show you the whole 2-minute clip because that would be fucking insane. But we did the Resident Evil escape room, which was really cool. I had already gone through it, which is why you're not gonna hear me say anything or like do anything except for like walk around the room and like take shots of the room with my camera. Because like I had just gone in right before this, like at the very beginning of the day. And then I waited in line again for all my friends to do it because I wanted to do it with them, but I wasn't gonna do anything. I just wanted to like be in the room and participate with them. So yeah, it was nice. I think it was really cute. If you knew what was gonna happen, it was really cute and worth the wait. Anyways, we're just gonna cut to the end. Surely we can just, there we go. Like this is really cute. And then they opened it. And they all got you get little pins. It was very cute. I had talked with a different VTuber, VTubers I love, at the VTuber meetup later today. And he was like, I was very disappointed because Rainy said it was really fun. And I was like disappointed with what it was. And I was like, I totally understand because you waited so long. Why that was disappointing. I feel like she said that because she was set up well in advance on what was to be expected. Like, I told you all what it was. And so, like, you knew going in what it was going to be like. And while for them, they had not, like, been told. So I was like, I totally understand why you were disappointed. It was really cute because I knew what was going to happen when I went in. But yeah. I felt bad because I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then, we didn't, so what happened was, Rainy, as the most popular girl, the reason why we're here, is because Rainy, at 9 a.m. had a party. And again, I didn't want to go by herself, so I just went. So I just started waiting in line to go into the show floor at 9. So I waited there. And so when I got out into the show floor, everyone that I was waiting in line with was going to this Minecraft event called MCC. So when I got onto the floor, I just walked over to the Resident Evil experience and there was no line. So that's why I was able to go through once and I knew what it was and I didn't have to wait at all. And then I went back in line because again, I was waiting for Rainy to be done and I was like, well, my friends are hopefully coming here soon and I'll just get in line and then we'll all do it together. No, literally, I was like, okay, cool. So then I waited in line and I did that with them. And that's this time that you saw. And then, but we didn't get dinner. We didn't get any breakfast, me and Rainy. So immediately after this, we immediately booked it and went to this nice little brunch place that opened at 11. It's so fucking cute. It's this like old little house, which is like why you're seeing this like in the middle of my day. Like, why am I here instead of the con? Well, this is why. We went to this little brunch place at 11. Like I said, super fucking cute. Like, look at this like little area that we were sitting at. Here's a video. Oh, again, I need to mute this because no one says anything in any of these videos. I just literally took it to take a video of my surroundings. So like, look how cute this area is. It's like so fucking cute. Like, it's called Queenstown. It was really cute. I really enjoyed it. Here's us together, me and Rainy, just having a good old brunch. I had my first mimosa. I loved mimosas. This was so good. This was so fucking good. Like, it was so delicious. I liked because it was like supposed to be kind of, it was like there's like a little bit of fizz to it because of the champagne. I don't know. It didn't, like, I couldn't taste the bitterness of the alcohol. I just tasted like, it just tasted like orange juice with a little fizz to it. So I was like, oh my God, this is good. Like, this is delicious. Like, yeah. And then, I don't know why, wait, okay. I don't know how I got this picture of Rainy's food. But this is a picture of Rainy's food. This is what Rainy oh, I think her phone died or something. And so she's like, can I take a picture with your phone? I must have forgotten to send these to her. My bad, Rainy. I have a picture of your food. There we go. I think I remember now. I think her phone died or something. She couldn't use her phone. Oh, it was overheating. That's what it was. It was overheating. So she's like, can I use your phone? And I was like, yeah. I forgot to send this to her. So this is what, if you didn't get to see what she ate yesterday on our stream, this is what she ate. Oops, my bad, Rainy. Here's your picture that you took and I forgot to send you. So, oopsie poopsie. My bad. Look how delicious her food looks. And then this is my food. I had another French toast, with bacon on top for some reason. It said that it came with bacon and I thought it was just gonna be like bacon on the side. I was not expecting them to literally put bacon on top. That was not what I was thinking when it said with bacon. I was like, okay, cool, I'll get some bacon on the side. No, just right on top. Thankfully, they didn't have any like butter or any syrup on it at the time. So it wasn't like, I don't like bacon. I don't like my bacon with syrup. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like bacon with my syrup. So it was good. It was really delicious. I was sort of like, that's not how I envisioned this. I envisioned this to be something different. But you know what? That's okay. We're here. It was really delicious. This French toast was so fucking good. I just couldn't eat it all, but it was really good. And then we went back to the con. Good old time. And then I walked through Artist Alley and bought the stuff that I was like hesitantly like thinking about. Went and bought it. And I'll show you what I got later. Obviously, I have oh no, I don't think I have it in this slide. Oopsies. I'll show y'all in a second though. What I got. Anyways, then we went to Korean barbecue and we had some drama with some Korean barbecue because we couldn't just have normal Korean barbecue. What would be the fun in that? What would be the fun in that of having normal Korean barbecue? No, so basically, our good friend Opal had booked this Korean barbecue place that was literally in, like right next to the convention center. It was in Gaslamp. It was in Gaslamp. It had gluten-free options, which was like whatever. I think like in my humble opinion, I think every fucking Korean barbecue place has gluten-free options because you can order like food with no sauce. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, like cool, I guess. So she had booked it and like called, made sure it was the right location, everything like that. Well, it gets to Sunday and we show up and we were kind of late because we went to the VTuber meetup again on Sunday and I met a lot of more people on Sunday was like a lot more people that I met. And I actually felt really great interacting with a lot of people on Sunday. It was really nice. And when we were like the last people to show up, it was me, Chief, Rainy. We're the last people to show up and we get there and like everyone's like shaking their heads. thumbs down. And I'm like, are they booing us? Cause like we're the last people to come. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's kind of rude. No, we get there and quite literally they're like, hey, they say we have no reservation. Like, they said that's not our number. I even showed it on their website and they're like, that's not our number. That's not our number. Basically being like, sorry, you didn't book it with us. So sorry. 07. Can't do anything for you. And it was an hour wait. Again, we're a party of 10, so it was a lot of people. And it was an hour wait for our party of 10. And they were like, we don't have your reservation. We don't have your reservation. Blah, 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 blah. Really fucking ridiculous. So obviously we're freaking out. I really wanted like Korean barbecue because we had been hyping up Korean barbecue all fucking weekend. I had been avoiding getting any kind of barbecue because I was really excited for our Korean barbecue coming on Sunday, you know? So immediately I'm in mode of like, let me try to figure out any kind of Korean barbecue place. Because we were lucky in the sense of there's 10 of us, yes. But thankfully 2 of our friends had cars that we could all like squish into, all 10 of us, to go somewhere else, like farther away. So it didn't have to be in Gaslamp. It was nicer if it was in Gaslamp because like it was just right there, but it didn't have to be in Gaslamp. So I immediately start looking. I'm just looking for like places that kind of look nice, like that look like, you know, your typical like Korean barbecue. And so I look and I look and I look and I find this place. It's like 15 minutes away, but with driving. And I was like, let's go here. I'm just going to call real quick. Well, obviously I was like, let me try to go here. So I pick up the phone. I call them. I'm like, hello. Do you have availability for last minute reservations or do you have a wait list? And they're like, yeah, like how many people do you have? I'm like, 10. I know it's a lot. So sorry. And they're like, oh, yeah. When do you expect to come? I'm like, oh, in like 30 minutes. They're like, oh, okay, that's totally fine. And they're like, are you doing all you can eat? I'm like, yeah. And so like literally I'm like, guys, we've got a
Hello, cutie pie.
Hi, Acidic. How are you? Hello. I was like, guys, we gotta fucking book it. I got us a reservation at this place. It's 15-minute drive.
Good job.
And it's like in 30 minutes. And they're like, oh shit, we gotta go. And I'm like, yeah, we gotta go. And so we just, thank you for the headband. I appreciate you, Acidic. Hello. 10 people for 30 minutes is insane. I know. And they were able to fucking fit us, Shiny. And they were able to fit us in. That's the insane part. We get there and immediately get seated. Though, to be fair, it's like they're not all the way booked out, which is why I think they were able to do it so much. Because it was a little bit farther away, there was like no one there on Sunday night. So like we like immediately got seated. It was really nice. No, literally, we were very lucky that it was like, bam, 30 minutes. Yeah, got you. Anyway, so yeah, we went here. It was nice. Wait, I actually want to unmute this just so you can hear me talk to Rainy at the very beginning. It's actually really fucking funny. Okay. I tell her I'm taking a video because she's like, posed for a picture. Just want to really make sure everyone knew I was taking a video. I'm taking a video. I know, right? She's like, oh, fucking video? Are you taking a fucking video, you freak? She's about to spit on me because she's like, a video in this economy? That's crazy. I love Rainy. I love Rainy Rentin. I got to spend so much time with Rainy, and it was really good. All the times at breakfast. I know she's at a lot of parties, so I didn't spend a lot of time in that kind of sense, but like, I was with her at breakfast every day, which like really helped. In terms of like time with her. That was really nice. Anyways, then we went immediately after to this bar called Arcade Monsters, where I had this drink. It was alcoholic, and I liked it, chat. That's right. I can like things that's alcoholic. You might be like, Otaku, what did you like that was alcoholic? The answer, simple. Blue raspberry slushy with fucking vodka. I know, such a great drink. The drink was so good that Rainy, like, she couldn't finish her drink. We had to leave, like, shortly after this because she had to. I love artificial flavor. Yeah. I did hear that she's hosting a panel. I'm excited for her. I'm excited. She hosted a panel at Offkai, and that was really good. Hello, Grungy Nick. How you doing? I haven't seen you in a bit. How you doing? How you doing? How was Digimon? Is that the new Digimon game that everyone has been like talking about? I feel like I heard so much about it at TwitchCon. Not bad. Well, welcome in, welcome in. If you don't know me, hello, my name is Otaku. I play a hello, my name is Otaku. I play a variety of games. Right now, we're just chatting. This is a chatting stream, where I'm talking about TwitchCon and my TwitchCon experience. It was so much fucking fun. I had such a blast. It is. I just beat it on Mega Plus difficulty. Ooh, congrats. I could never. I literally could never. Chat, make sure to give Grungy Nick a follow because they were so kind to bring their community here. How was your stream? Obviously pretty great if you just beat it on Mega Plus difficulty. Literally, I would die. I'm not good at games. Every single time that I have to do something, I immediately pass away because I just can't handle something getting too hard. I'm like, actually, I'm done. I'm like, actually, I'm done here. I'm normally not to do the one that I'm normally not the one to do that stuff either, but I love Digimon, so I had to go on the arduous journey for this one. Well, that's nice. That's good. Yeah, I heard so much about it at TwitchCon, and I was like, I don't know shit about Digimon, but I'm glad that you guys like it. Pokemon is as far as I go. Oh, shit! That's really nice. I like when, like, you do fun things where it's, like, theming, or with Pokemon with, like, Nuzlocke and all that kind of shit. That's pretty freaking cool. Meanwhile, my theme, you know what my theme is whenever I play Pokemon? Cute Pokemon. That always gets me so far in the game. Playing with cute Pokemon always gets me so far. It doesn't. It really doesn't. But you know what? I dream. Anyways. Yeah, we went to this arcade bar. I didn't really do a lot of arcade games, but I really enjoyed this drink. Rainy gave me her drink. Wait, is her drink in this picture? No, she has a water. She gave me her drink before we did this, before I took this video. I think, is that her drink on the, right there? No, okay. Cause she couldn't finish it cause she had drank too much that night. But, oh, also I didn't mention this. I had soju. I had soju. This was also disgusting. I had soju. It was not good. It tasted like medicine, and I did not like that. So what did you go for with your first drink? Here, I'll show you. I gotta go all the way back. We gotta go all the way back. That's the slushy thing that was loaded with vodka, right? Well, mine wasn't, because Rainy got a double shot of vodka, and I only got a single shot because I was like, I'm not having that much fucking vodka. Are you kidding me? Let's see, where is it? Okay, here. So this is what I had. I can, that's not a picture. Okay, here we go. This is what I had. It was called Thanks for the Memories at and it was like it had tequila in it. It was like tequila, passion fruit with like strawberry extract on the side. I got it because I was like, it was themed for Halloween, and I'm a sucker for themed drinks. And then I got it because I was like, oh, it has strawberry, and I like strawberry. I might like this. No, I did not like it. It was very bitter. I know, it's so fucking funny, Lynn. It was very bitter in the sense of like I tasted the tequila immediately, and I did not like that I tasted the tequila immediately. So I had a couple of sips of this and then had it refunded. Well, not refunded, but I gave it to Rainey, and then she told the bartender, who then didn't charge me for it. Yes. And then I got my second drink at the same place, which was like immediately after, which was a pink lemonade. And it was fucking delicious. It had vodka in it, and it was very good. It was very, very good. I had 2 of them, and I drank them all the way to the bottom. Like, that's how good they were. Anyways, yeah. So that was my first drink. Those were my first couple drinks. I was drinking all weekend. I had at least 1 drink a day when I was at TwitchCon. Now, did I drink all of those drinks? No, but I was trying at least 1 drink a day, which I was very proud of myself for doing. For someone who had never drank before, I was doing really well. Also, there's the giant fucking red solo cup. This was also really good at this bar called a King's Cup. It was so fucking good. Red Bull, vodka, something else. I don't remember, but it was really good. Super fucking delicious. Yeah. And then blah, 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 blah. We'll go back to where we were. We were here. Korean barbecue. Oh, yeah. So I had soju. It tasted like medicine. I did not like it. I did not like it. I had the peach one. I think that's what we had. Yeah, we had peach. We had peach soju, and I did not like it, period. End of question. What brand? I think it'll show in this video. Okay. Jinu? Jin? Do I come back around and show it better? Jinro. There we go. Yeah, so I had peach with Rainey. Rainey and I shared peach. Mostly Rainey had it. It's that nasty. That one is nasty. Damn. Okay, well, I guess I got the nasty one. It tasted like medicine. I literally was like, ugh. I had this with the peach, and then I also tried Kippertons of the plum. Did not like either of them. They were both very gross. And then, like I said, I had the slushy. And yeah, Rainey's like, she got a double shot, so it like was filled like halfway when she got her first one. It was filled with so much fucking vodka. And then I think she had 2 of them, and she couldn't finish the second one. I think the second one was like not as much. And then I got a single shot because I'm not fucking crazy. I know this is like my first time drinking this weekend, so I was like, I'm going to get a single shot with my slushie, and it was very good. It was very, very, very tasty. So I just need kids drinks for me to like alcohol with it. Here's a secret fun mix if you want to use a peachy flavor. I don't like peach. Well, I guess I can't really say if I like peach or not. I have never had peaches. So I'm not like adverse to the flavor. I'm not like, oh my god, this is like my favorite flavor. My favorite flavor is strawberry or like blue raspberry, which is why I was like, if I see it, I was like, let me try it. But every single drink that I had that had strawberry in it was actually fucking ass. So, I mean, what do I know, I guess? But I had a Malibu and Sprite, which I really thought was good. So, I mean, I guess maybe I should try that next time. And then it was Monday, and by this time I was kind of feeling a little bit sick. I was very iffy on whether or not I'd go to the zoo because I was having sorry for the blinding light for the from the video, by the way. I was having a runny nose, but my runny nose was very weird. And this is why I ended up going, even though I was like, I might be sick. Because I didn't know why, but every once in a while, like my runny nose would just go away. And then I figured it out later in the day when I was on my plane or going onto my plane. My runny nose only showed up when I was literally sitting down. When I was standing up, it went away. If I'm sleeping, it went away. But when I'm sitting down, I got like a very light runny nose. So like even though I was sick, I spent this entire day at the zoo without a runny nose. Because like I was standing up the entire time. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I didn't like sniffling my nose every single time I sat down. It was not cool. Anyways, we went to the San Diego Zoo, which I thought I'd gone to when I was like 4, but I was wrong. I had never been here before. And it was very cool. I liked it. I'm gonna show you some videos that I took and some pictures and all that kind of stuff. It's really nice. I liked how like scenic the whole area was. Also, again, being really weird with my camera angles on my videos. If you see me do like a really weird fucking camera angle, the reason is because I'm trying not to show people like that I know in this video. Mainly, I just wanted to show y'all without showing like all my friends. But also, we had another VTuber there named Gil, and I was really trying to be respectable on how I like got them on camera, if that makes sense. Cause like I know that they didn't really show their face, and also like VTubers is always weird for me. It's like during Offkai I didn't get that many photos or anything because I was only with VTubers, and I don't know VTubers' boundaries in terms of like pictures and like covering their faces and all that. So I tend to just avoid photographing them in general if I don't know their like standpoint. Or like videoing them in general because I don't know their standpoint, because I want to respect their boundaries, and I don't want to be that person that's like, oopsies, I revealed their face. I would die if that ever happened. So you'll see me do a lot of like weird angles like that, you know? Look at those cutie pies. Pointing at birds. I also took a lot of weird photos at the zoo. I wanted to be that weird person where every single time they took out their phone or were like pointing and doing weird shit because they're interacting with each other, I took out my phone and I took a picture of them. Just acting like a fucking idiot. Hi, Zan! Hello! Oh my gosh, Zan, I miss you so much. We missed you at TwitchCon. Why weren't you here? What the fuck? Also, I'm gonna tell you in a second because I just went over this, but I'm gonna tell you again. Also, I just want you to know that that Plotty said that her child loves the tentacle arms that you gave Plotty. Like literally like cuddles with them, she had said when we were at TwitchCon. I just want you to know that. Anyways, this was my first drink, Zan. It was very bitter. It was with tequila. I did not like it. I could really taste the tequila, and it was very, very bitter. So I immediately I showed people this video, and they're like, "Oh, you can." They're like, "I can tell that you didn't like this." Here, I'll show you one second. Thanks for the memories. Yeah, I know. Rainy was trying so hard for me to not get this drink. I love her to death, but I'm a stubborn motherfucking bitch, and I set my goal into trying it. Rainy was like, I don't know if you want this drink. It has tequila, and I don't really like tequila. It's like kind of like, it just like, it's really strong, you know? I don't really like tequila. I wouldn't say you should get this drink. I would recommend you get this drink. Which she had recommended me to get the, for those who have heard me tell this story already, in the sense of like what drinks I tried in order, she had recommended me to get the pink lemonade. And my ass was like, no, I'm going to get this very specific Halloween themed drink. Also, so sorry, ads. I will continue the story when we're out of ads. But yeah. Yeah. I've loved like, yapping with y'all, bro. It's been 3 fucking hours of yapping. They thought we couldn't go all night, baby, but here we are. We're yapping. We're yapping so hard. The Yapalicious. No, the Yap Olympics. There we go. I think Rainy would win the Yap Olympics, to be honest. 3 more hours of yapping. I don't know about that. I need to go to bed, Shiny. I need to go to bed, Shiny. Imagine if I could, though. That would be great. All the yapping. I'm almost done with my TwitchCon story. It just took me 3 hours to get through New York Comic Con and TwitchCon. And I had like no content for New York Comic Con, so mostly just TwitchCon. Hopefully you like it a little bit though. I'm not a big tequila lover either. Zan, I don't know. Zan, can you hear me? Zan, I'm gonna spoil this for you if you can hear me. I did not. Spoiler alert, I did not like it. Spoiler alert, did not like it. So sorry. No, but I have to wait. I have to wait until the minute's up, but I'm gonna repeat this. I'm gonna continue on my story. Yeah. Big surprise. I know I didn't like tequila. Even when I told my mom that it had tequila in it, she's like, I would have told you that you wouldn't have liked tequila. And I was like, damn! Why did my ass listen to anybody? Why did I have to be like, no, I'm gonna try this specific tequila drink? My dumb ass. My dumb ass is dumb, for real. My dumb ass is dumb, for real. You wanted to find out for yourself? Yeah, and I just really wanted the vampire drink. I just really wanted the vampire drink, guys. It looks so cool. It was also very sticky and was not fun to actually hold. It's an experience. That's what exactly. And you know what Rainy said? She was very proud of me for not getting turned off from drinking entirely because I immediately was like, okay, let me try something else. This was clearly not for me. And I'll just try a different drink. And she was like, wow. And I was like, oh, cool. Anyways. Okay, Rainy was begging me. Oh, not actually, but she was like, I really don't recommend tequila. It's really strong. I think I would personally recommend the pink lemonade. Or no, I think she asked the bartender, and the bartender was like, I think you should get the pink lemonade. Like, that's pretty sweet. And I was like, no, I'm getting this drink. And I was like, I'm like, I'm getting this drink. And then he's like, okay. And she's like, okay. And this is what transpired after this. You could immediately just see my face with like I'm literally like Yeah, you can literally see it in my face, like that. I'm like, I think I showed it to my mom, and she's like, yeah, I can tell you didn't like it. Like I just showed the video, and she's like, yeah, just your facial expressions, just immediately you're like. No, it was like I could immediately taste the tequila, and it was very strong and very bitter, and I was just like, fuck no. I was like, fuck no, I do not like that. I do not like it. I do not. And guess what drink I immediately tried afterwards, Zan? Here, I'll go back. All the way back. Okay. Guess what drink I immediately tried afterwards? That's right. The pink lemonade. And guess what? It was my favorite fucking drink. It was literally my favorite drink. I should have just trusted the bartender or Rainey. I don't know who it was that was like, get this drink. I should have just trusted them. I literally would have loved the drink. Anyways, that was my favorite drink. I had 2 of them that day. Because I was only going to pay for 2, and then I only paying for 1, and then I got a free... Yes, it is, Dan! So this time, me and Rainey went to a party there. Me and Rainey went to the Creator Club party that was there, which is why we were there to begin with. Because it was the party. We got there before the party, so we bought these drinks and we're just trying them. And that's when I got my first drink. And then it was the actual party where we got free bowling, we got free karaoke, we got free VR, we got free food here, and we got 2 free drink tokens. It was super fucking sick. I had such a good time at the Connect. It was so good. But yeah, it is the bowling alley thing. Except this time, we got to do shit for free. But it was only me and Rainey, because only me and Rainey signed up. Well, I guess technically only I signed up, and then Rainey was able to pull her. I'm in charge of VTuber clubs to get in, which is fair, because she is. Not in charge, but I'm a mentor for VTuber clubs, so she was able to get in, which is fair. So it was just me and her at the party. Anyways, other things that you should note, Zan, is we had this giant King's Cup as a giant group. To be fair, it was a big group that had this. This was so good. For size, Rainy for size. I'm just gonna call this picture Rainy Renton for size. Rainy Renton for size on how big this cup is. That looks diabolical. What the fuck? Average cup in comparison to Rainy. Literally, super fucking big. Also, hi. Hi. Literally, it was so massive. It was so fucking big. I still say it's a normal size cup. It's not a normal size cup, chat. Are you sure? Are we sure this wasn't in Texas? No, we were in California, in the great old San Diego. See the TwitchCon in the back? See, it was for San Diego. But it was so fucking funny. It was literally watching her do that. This was so fun. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a little bit of a story. I know I'm getting sidetracked. But I want to talk about this kind of in tangent. So Rainey had this, and then another person at the table also chugged it. At this one, I was just clapping and laughing as Rainey drank it. But when the other person drank it, I started going chug, chug. I was that person. I went chug, 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 and then we were chug, 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 chug. Bro, I'm telling you, it was a good fucking time. That was the best time I've ever had bar hopping. Is it because I was maybe tipsy? Mayhaps. Perhaps. Maybe. But I had such a good time. Classic. I know. You can just tell that you can tell on my face. Look how fun I'm having, how much fun I'm having. You can just tell on my face. It was just a good time. And then the second place we went, I didn't have as much of a good time because the music was really loud, so I couldn't talk to anyone, which I was a little bit sad about. I was like, I'm not talking to anyone because it's so sad. It's so loud. I can't hear anything. But that's when I had the Malibu and Sprite, which was pretty good. I'm gonna keep talking about that motherfucking Malibu and Sprite. I'm gonna keep talking about it. I'm never gonna stop talking about it. Also, remember when I said I wore another 2 dresses that I went to a wedding? I literally wore this to GBC's wedding. This dress that I'm in. I literally wore that to GBC's wedding, and I wore it again at TwitchCon because I said, I gotta put on my best attire to impress the streamers. This is the night that we went out to dinner, so I was like, I gotta look nice. I gotta look real nice. And so I looked real nice for this dinner. I felt very overdressed, but you know what? I looked pretty, so it was okay. Okay, go all the way back to the zoo. We're at the zoo, guys! Wow, we're at the zoo! Who could have seen this coming? Who could have seen this coming? No way! We're at the zoo! Okay. Oh, here's a video that I have to, unmute for. Okay. So, this guy was this is the bird that, coos back at you. Just pretext. So he's like... They're so fucking loud. It was so cool to hear. I did the same exact thing after he left. After this guy left, I was like, caca, caca. I was that guy. It was me. And then they said caca. They started chirping back. It was really cool. It was a fun time. And then I saw, you guessed it, I saw the tail of a red panda. That's the closest I've ever been to a red panda. The last time I went to the zoo was in September, and we went to the Houston Zoo, and literally the red panda was not in its exhibit. And so I at least got to see the tail of this one as it walked away. And then when we finally got up to the exhibit, it was sitting in this tree. So I couldn't see it at all. But I took a good picture of its tail. Look at its beautiful tail. It's very pretty. But I was wearing a hat and everything. I was wearing a frickin' hat for that, of a red panda, and I didn't even get to really see the red panda. That's so fucked up. I'm his biggest fan. Doesn't he know that I'm his biggest fan? And then here's the giant panda. That's what we really came here to see. I mean, obviously I also came here to see the red panda, but giant panda, chat. But giant panda. They were just chilling. They had a good old time chilling. Look how cute they are. They're so freaking cute. Not as cute as a red panda, but, still pretty freaking cute. He just needs a hug. Yeah, I'm gonna go on the other side and I'm just gonna hug that guy. That guy would just chill out if I hugged him, obviously. He's just chilling. And then we went on the, thing. I took a video of literally the worst side. I should have taken a video of the other side because it was much prettier than this. But me, I gotta take videos of literally something that no one wants to see. People walking, people going down escalators, people just standing around, and you guessed it, also videos of dirt mounds when on the frickin' sky ram. So fucking good. You know me. That's the content that everybody wants to see, is that shit. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, look at all the trees and the houses of the back of the houses. OMG dirt, I know, guys. I know that's what everyone wanted to see, was this content. Was the content of specifically this. Peak content. I know. I really got the peak content on this shit. Yeah, dirt. I remember when I said I was taking pictures of them taking pictures. I took a picture of Pear taking a picture of Rainy. Because I wanted to have stupid pictures where they looked a little dumb. And so I took pictures of them taking pictures. Though to be honest, I think this fucking picture's on point. I'm gonna be honest. Like, she looks so good. They both look so good. It's like, it's perfect. Yeah, we just saw a bunch of stuff. It was pretty cool. I only took pictures of stuff that I actually liked. What did I take? Oh, it's a cat. Bro, I didn't even fucking remember what I took a video of. I was like, what the fuck am I videoing on? A fucking cat right there. If not friend, why friend shaped, chat? If not friend, why friend shaped? I'll just be his friend. And then they had eggs. That was pretty sick. They had like eggs just out there. They also had like, so the area that we went into when I was there, I was only there for 5 hours. And you might be like, Otaku, why can you say you were only there for 5 hours? Well, I know that seems like a lot of time in the grand scheme of things, but when you're walking the San Diego Zoo, that's like no time at all. I didn't get to see everything because like we had to like go. Well, not we had to go. I had to go and then they continued on without me. Because I had to, like, catch my flight or some shit. I had to go home. I can't believe that. I had to catch a flight? What a fucking loser. Anyway, so I took a picture of these eggs. I thought they were pretty cool. One of them was, like, hatched. Yeah, it is very, very massive. It's actually really sick because of how big it is. And then I saw an axolotl. I love axolotls. I don't know if you guys can tell because I have an axolotl purse, but I love axolotls. Dirt! Dirt! That's what everyone's talking about here. Dirt! We love the dirt. 1 second, actually. We love the dirt. We love the dirt. Dirt! Wait, okay. Dirt! That's the shit y'all come here for. That's the shit you come here for. Anyways, axolotl. Axolotl, very cute, very epic. Rainy taking a picture of axolotl. Look at that. Rainy renting herself, the beautiful bean, taking a picture of axolotl. And then I saw... I guess you would classify this as a turtle orgy. At least that's what it was classified to me. That's how it was classified to me. And I don't disagree. So, I mean, yay, I guess. Turtle sex on main permaban. I don't think it was actually turtle sex, but like there was these fuckers. There's like 4 of them. You can only see 2 of them here. There's like 4 of these guys, and they just kind of like kept like swimming like up to each other. So much so that I just went up and I was just trying to take a close shot of like a turtle, and then they just both just ran at me, and I was like, you know what? I'll take this picture. And then I took this nice cool picture of this guy just hanging out by the algae. It's pretty cool, I guess. I didn't intend to take a picture of turtle orgy. I was just taking a picture of turtles because there were 4 turtles just right here. And I was like, oh shit, there are 4 turtles right here. And then I got this weird ass picture. Not intending to get this weird ass picture, but it is a weird ass picture. And then we saw this like fox dog thing. I don't know what it's called, but again, if not friend, why friend shaped? I don't know, but I want. And then I saw this fucking Powerade in a can. I don't know who the fuck decided this was a good fucking idea, but I'm gonna hunt you down and I'm gonna get you. Cause what the fuck is this bullshit? I've never in my life seen a fucking Powerade in a can. I understand why they did it. Oh, the environment. Oh, it's helping the environment. It's in a fucking can. This shit does not belong in a can. That shit is for plastic bottles only. Or styrofoam or paper cups because you get it from fucking fast food chain. Quirked up on the canned raid. Bro, I don't know. Okay. When I saw it, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna buy this. Cause I already had an icy. So I was like, I have this icy. But then I was like, oh my god. Canned Powerade. I need to buy this. I need to buy this just so I can say that I bought this. And then Rainey's like, why don't you just take a fucking picture of it? Like, why do you have to buy it? And I was like, you know what? You're so right. My bad. So then I just took a picture of it and I did not actually buy it, but I was very tempted to buy it because, I just want to know what it would taste like to have a canned Powerade. What does that feel like? Would I be changed? Would I be a changed person? Rainy is my biggest op. First, she's telling me that I wouldn't like this drink because it has tequila. And then she's like, you don't have to waste your money on a drink that you don't really want because it's canned. And I just want to be a little silly gal and buy silly little things and waste my fucking money. No, I'm kidding. Hi, Wombat. How are you? Hello. I'm doing so good. I'm talking about my trip to TwitchCon, and it was very, very nice. I had a good time. Yeah, we're just having a good time. We're having a good time. We're yapping. I'm yapping it up. Yapping away. Okay. And then I saw the capybaras. Capybara, 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 capybara. That's what really fucking mattered. I got to see the things that truly mattered in life. Red pandas, axolotls, capybaras. Bailey! Thank you so much for that tier 1. Almost 2 years. That's crazy. Bailey, I appreciate. Hello? Tracking? Gesundheit? What just happened? I don't know. What hello? What is happening? Okay, I'm gonna restart the internet. There we go. Okay. Okay, I don't know what just happened. Wait, what? It is working now. Question mark? Am I working? Am I working? Am I working? Why does it feel... No, it doesn't look like it's working. Okay. Hello? 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 Okay, I think it's working. Okay, I think it's working. No, it's not. It's not. Why isn't it working? Hello? Hello? It's being weird. Why is it being weird? Why? I love you. I don't know why it's being fucking weird. Dang it. I hate when shit is being weird. Just work as intended. Just work as intent. Oh my god. Just work as intended. So connect. Just work as intended. No, not working. Okay. So the issue is why won't this connect? Okay, so here's the issue. This is why it's not working. It's connecting to my VTube Studio directly from my phone. But like not to it's not connecting to vBridger correctly. That's what's happening. Hello? Hello? Okay, maybe that'll work. Hello? 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 Okay, it's still not really working. At like all. That's not good. I don't like that. I don't like that it's not really working. I have to really, really make like changes in my face to make it work, which is not what it's supposed to do. So I don't know what I did or what happened. Hello? Hello? I don't know what happened. I don't understand what happened. I genuinely don't know. Oh well. Okay. We're gonna have to be a little weird, I guess. I didn't change anything. I think I'll have to look at it. Cause it is going through my my phone. Here's the thing, it is going through my phone, but this is what's happening is that it's not picking up correctly on it's not picking up at all, I think. On like really on vBridger. So it's going off of like values and then like how I'm talking. You know? It's not going as it's supposed to go, which is not like this. Oh well, we'll figure that out later, I think, is what we'll have to do. You can kind of notice it with my teeth, like why is my teeth like that? I don't know, but it's just how it is. Anyways, we'll just continue on. We're almost done anyways. I'll play around with it tomorrow So I saw the capybaras, you know how it goes. Anyways, I saw what's important. I saw the axolotls. I saw the capybaras. I saw the freaking red panda, and that's all I really needed to see for it to be a successful trip. So I'm very happy. Thank you. And then we went and saw the elephants, and that was pretty cool. The elephants, pretty pog. And I sat next to the lovely pair. It was very nice. And again, I took another picture of Rainy Renton being weird with Pear. With Pear being the photographer and her posing for whatever picture that they wanted to take that was like strange. And I was like, I'm going to take a picture of them being strange because I'm cool like that. So that's exactly what I did. And then we saw the prairie dogs. They look pretty freaking sick. I don't know why they're all looking up at the sun. I hope they're not seeing a problem that I didn't see it that day. The second coming of Christ. I hope not. But you know, who knows, honestly. And that's all of the pictures that I took. Let me show a picture of, I forgot to put this on the list, but here's all the goodies that I got. Oh, okay. Here's all the goodies that I got. Stuff that I got from Artist Alley, blah, 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 etc., etc. Okay. So these are the prints that I got from the Iron Mouse meet and greet, even though I didn't meet Iron Mouse. And I folded really easily. I got those prints at least, which was pretty cool. I liked getting the free prints. Artist Alley stuff. I bought this keychain, and it says, "Chat, is this Pagorn?" Please tell me that you understand that, chat. Please tell me. Because why did my friends not know what that meant? Okay. This is the Otaku Bookworm bracelet that Kipperton made me. Love it. 10 out of 10. I paid for the Brandon Sanderson story deck that they're doing over at the tabletop area, and that was really fucking fun. I actually really loved doing this. This was like so much fun. Like genuinely. Yeah. And I got more packs. And I'm very close to finishing my story deck. It's actually crazy. I bought this at Artist Alley. It's a fidget bracelet. Lost the keycap to my thing. Kind of sad. Womp womp. Sad for me. What else? I feel like I bought one more thing. I got the sweatshirt. I got the bracelet. I got the chat is this Pagorn. Did I not buy anything else? I thought for sure I did. What did I... Was it the cup? What was it? I remember leaving Sunday and I was like, damn, I wasn't intending to spend this much, but you know. Oh, that's what it was. Rainy really wanted this Pikmin keychain, and so I paid for one of her pulls for the Pikmin keychains. And she still didn't end up getting the one that she wanted. She got the light blue one. You're welcome, Rainy. Because, you know, it knew what I wanted. It was like, you know, Otaku really wants the light blue, so let's give her the light blue. But thankfully, the person took pity on her and allowed her to get the one that she wanted, which was really nice. And then these are all the VTubers and streamers that I met over the weekend, all their business cards and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it was really cool. It was nice meeting all the people that I met. And just hanging out with them, having a cool time. Having people that remembered me, like Momo, which I got to sit on the plane on my way back with, which was really nice. Seeing Salem again was pretty cool. Like, just meeting people that I saw before and remembered me, and I was like, oh my god, I remember you, and you remember me, and then, like, we both remember each other. That's actually really sick. I love that for us. I'm not someone who's just forgotten. And then I met Eris on Sunday. I was really concerned that I wasn't going to meet them. And then I saw Eris on Sunday, and I was really happy. I was really happy that I ended up seeing them. I was like, please don't tell me I'm going to go all the way through TwitchCon. And I know that Eris is here, and I don't get to meet Eris. Like, that's going to be crazy. That'll be actually insane if that happens. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. That's amore. Okay. That is the end of my stream. So I'm gonna head out because Girly Pop, love you all very much, but Girly Pop is broken, and also I need to sleep. Thank you. I hope I will get this fixed by tomorrow because I hate, and I mean hate, that I am broken. That I'm not. Oh, Shiny. This is for you, Shiny. I got the DLC. Shiny, DLC is acquired. I'm so ready to start the DLC tomorrow at my Breath of the Wild stream. Expect DLC, baby. DLC activated. That's right. You thought you could put me down, but I've got the DLC. I'm trying to figure out who to raid. Let's raid out into Tuna. Raid out into Tuna. Tuna was kind to meet at Offkai, so. I hope I do too. Thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. I'm sorry that I'm broken at the end of stream, but I appreciate you all so much for coming around, sticking around, and yapping with me. We had a good almost 4 hours of yapping. Kind of crazy, kind of insane. Thank y'all for yapping with me. Y'all really made my night. Okay. Have a good one, y'all. And give Tuna lots of love. Okay. Good night. See you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Hopefully you'll be there. I'm streaming again tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central. We're going to be streaming some Breath of the Wild, a little bit of a DLC, like I said. And yeah. Bye, y'all.